Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a public service announcement from our host, and I'm sure he dropped a lot of knowledge, science and wisdom on each and every one of you to give you something to push on in your travels after this show. If you can all tell me what he did say, that would be very, 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 very helpful. Hopefully, I'm not muted.
Hold on. I'm so embarrassed. Hold on. Y'all freakers meant to tell me that I was going in that hard on the show. And I was muted. Y'all can clip that now. My friend Abu, take it away, man. Take it away.
Oh, we got so many people in the chat here tonight. Terminus, got Christy here, Black Superwoman, OK Smith, Frank Hernandez, ATD2, the lovely Tracy, even Martin. Man, Mad's Mama Bear in the building. Benzo, Banshee. Oh man, lots of people coming in. Hopefully we'll get Dawn in here. Kayla D, hey baby. Keely Chow in the building. Oh my goodness. Like I said, we're getting the regulars. And I know Vader was sitting up here giving cryptic notes about, is this really the last Dark Council? Well, like I said, I'll let our hosts answer that. But for now, let us get the show on the road because we're actually on time. We're getting better at it. We're getting better at being on time on the show. So at the point, if we on time, we get in on time. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dark Council proper by your brother Abu Nas. To start the show, let's do it. Oh, man. Look at all you party people in the house tonight. I got a little something to introduce y'all to the council proper. Never fear, but still beware. Step out of line and your ass will disappear. The Dark Council is back in the house. They're here to rep the Phantom Menace, no doubt. The ladies in the chat, they want to take us out. The dudes in the chat will knock your ass out. The haters in the fuck boys laying on the couch. They secretly want to beat us, no doubt. That's okay with me. Let them get the hate out. The best bet is to go find a new route. Or chill the fuck out and go watch our show. Don't act so bold cause we're straight in control. You dickheads don't know, you better ask somebody. Forget all of that, but let's get back to the party. Wednesday night, we always do it right. We get you all hyped to stay in the fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Council, baby, you know we can get live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on and chill with the super friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Council, baby, you know we can get live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on in and chill with the super friends. The war's not over, we know what it is. We here to teach men, women, and all your kids. The Dark Council is, yes, here to stay. Whoever don't like it, then stay out our way. You know deep down that your ass will obey. So keep your mouth shut and let us save the day. That's word to my mistress, the priest Wu Mei, the renegade daughter of my late sensei. We don't need to hide cause we're street certified, officially sanctified by those who ride for these righteous dudes that always hold it down. You know what it do when we come to your town. You lay it all down for us to rock the house. And that's what the Dark Council is all about. You can't deny we got grace and style. When we step on the scene, the crowd goes wild. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Council, baby, you know we live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on and chill with the super friends. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Council, baby, you know we can get live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on in, chill with the super friends. Our brothers salute, but the ladies crack a smile. Licking their lips for us to stay a while. Time to break it down with the 6-man team. Cream of the crop, always here to make you lean. Drunk 3PO is the heart and soul. The sky is the limit when this podcast shows. Dmajini, not one to mess around. His wisdom is sound, that's how he lays it it down. Fatal J is that dude that will amaze. Ninja Blast rockin', it's time that's at that age. Mark with a C is a bona fide vet. Scorched earth, baby, and you give him that respect. Lord Callous is also known as the voice. His knowledge of the EU makes him top choice. And me, Apuna, and Presidente, born renegade, who's in love with Sade. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Council, baby, you know we can get live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on and chill with the super friend. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Council, baby, you know we can get live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on and chill with the super friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Council, baby, and you know we can get live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on and chill with the super friend one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Council, baby, and you know we can get live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on and chill with the super friends. Let's go, go, go. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all strapping yourselves in tonight? I know that you put your badass kids to bed. You took out the garbage. You put grandma in her bedroom. Everything else is all on you, and it's all for you. We're gonna start the show proper with my brother from another mother, Fatal J. It's on you. 3, 4, 5. Dark Council, baby. You know we kick it live.
Okay, I'm gonna start from the top again because I had this skit in my head all day. Can you hear me, Abu Nas?
I am so upset.
Can you?
Yeah,
can
I
you
hear
hear me?
you. I did the whole goddamn song with the.
Okay, this is mess up night. Yay! Okay, Abu.
Yeah, this night's gonna suck. But...
No, it's not. Okay, check this out right here, right now. Let's do. Now, this is what I want everybody in the chat to imagine. This is the live stream just started, and Fatal J is, after the little intro little thing, then you can hear me and I can do it. So let's do it. Hey, this is Fatal J with the Dark Council show, the last Dark Council show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, guess what today is? The 4th anniversary of Last Jedi. Yay! See, I love Last Jedi. I tricked everybody. I think Kylo Ren is the greatest Darth Vader clone that ever lived. I think the black guy Finn, he's going around in the desert. Ray, he was a custodian. Brilliant people out there doing Star Wars, making people custodians, a black custodian. Also, we have out there Ray, the powerful Jedi that ever lived with no training. Ryan Johnson. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson made one of the coldest Star Wars shows that ever existed in mankind history. When the aliens wipe us all out, guess what? The only thing that's still going to be standing in human history is The Last Jedi. Now, I have my friends in the back, the Dark Council. Let's find out what they think about the 4th anniversary of Star Wars.
What? Dog shit. Vomit.
Trash.
Mm-hmm.
Pure trash.
Disgrace.
Y'all guys didn't like the greatest movie of all time?
Wasted film.
We did not.
Use it to wipe my ass.
I couldn't even bootleg that shit for 25 cents and feel so dirty inside if somebody picks it up, because I know I'm doing them a disservice.
Punk Trice, thank you so much, sir. Here you go. Mr. Punk Trice, who is that lady you're standing next to in that avatar?
What?
What's his name? Punk Trice or Punk Trice?
It's just the way
Punk Trace.
just the way you get it like so quickly. That's all.
That's how
Okay,
you feel?
now y'all know I planned that in the beginning with the muted, right?
And we heard
You
you
did
breathing.
not. Stop
You were like,
lying.
Sure you did. Absolutely.
Okay, check the chat. I guessed that, but I'm like, is he really going? Oh, he gonna go through with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Vader would
planned
do
it.
something like that. You know he would.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Let's see everybody that's in the building right now. We got Joshua Milton up in here. We got Kiddo RN. Thank you so much, ma'am, because you really be representing Dark Council on Instagram.
does.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And I need to get shot because I thought she was somebody else. I thought she was the girl with the afro that be in the chat.
Black Superwoman.
Black Superwoman?
I thought she was Black Superwoman.
Come
Oh,
on
Black
now.
Superwoman.
Fader,
We
you always
totally
messing up with the women, man. What's wrong
There's
with
only
you?
one Black Superwoman now.
I
Yeah,
know.
that
And
is
she
true.
hates my guts because ever since I told her,
Hell of a
Every-
woman.
every
ask
time-
Kiddo, no, I'm sorry. Ask Kiddo and everybody else. Did y'all at least hear the music coming out?
Yes. Yeah, we heard
Oh,
you. We heard
we
you.
heard it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's hot.
Black
we would have
Superwoman.
stopped you if it was wrong. You know, we would have stopped you and said,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Yeah, I guess so.
I can,
Black
I have to
Superwoman.
have
I
to
just
put
want
it on
to.
stereo so it can actually come through clear. But all right, maybe it's just my old ass. Carry on.
We got Christopher Acelia up in here. We got David Quartina up in here. We
Oh.
got Benzo,
Right.
one of the
Actually,
greatest.
Quintana.
We got one of the greatest mods in the building. Modes. What you call them? Modes or mods?
Mods.
Mine.
Modes.
Oh, okay.
Just
We
go
got
with
one
the
of the
modes.
greatest modes up in the building. We got Trey Courtney up in here.
Mode has an E.
We're gonna be talking about it's some
Hey,
Wakanda
Trey.
drama going on with Marvel. We're
Yeah.
gonna be speaking on that. We're gonna be talking about
What up, Benzo? What up, Trey?
what are we gonna be talking
I
about?
see you, baby.
We're gonna be
You
talking
got
about
a
some
list?
Star Wars news.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to think off the dome, but my brain is so scrambled right now. You remember them commercials back in the day when they said they cracked that egg and they said this is your brain on drugs? I never did understand that.
Until
It
right
was
now.
that one.
'Cause until you
It
had
was
all that
that one.
cocaine, right?
It was
No,
that
but-
See, he had
one.
all that
No,
cocaine.
you had
It was that one and the
Sam's
other one.
Cola, that's
Remember that
true.
other one? I learned it from
Mark.
watching you, Dad. Remember that one? It was
Yeah, I
the two
remember
of
that one too. Yeah.
This is your brain on drugs.
But Mark,
That was-
this what I didn't understand. Was your brain still the egg, the yolk inside the egg? Was that still your brain?
Nah, the brain was the yolk when they put it on the hot pan and it
Oh,
started
got
crying. That was your brain on drugs, bro.
Got it. But
Just,
do
just,
your
just a
brain
friendly
really-
reminder from the Dark Council: say no to drugs, kids. I don't care who's pushing the drugs on it. I don't care if they have a suit on and a tie and they have a doctor in front of their name. Say no to drugs.
I
Now
don't know,
you know.
but with Dmajini, I said that
is half the battle.
the battle. That's what I thought in my
G.I.
head.
Joe. You gotta say the rest.
Sing it, baby.
We got Chris Karan, the original Jedi, up in here with the $2 super chat. He says, popping a Sam Cola for tonight. Shout out to my boy, Sam Cola. I'm just to get that sponsorship and blow my back out, Paul.
why they all make them constipated sounds like they on the
I
toilet?
know.
That's
man.
what make
like-
it funny, though.
I've had too much bread.
I know. Yeah, just really just straining.
Weed ain't drugs.
What up, Igor? Igor, glad you here. I don't think I'm missing nobody. Thank y'all so much for coming. Oh,
Thank you, God,
A2D2, one of Drunk
Hey, my
3PO's
girl.
best supporters.
No, she. Oh, never mind.
I'm about to say she
awesome.
got
What up,
it repaired,
A2D2?
She helps with some fan channels and stuff too. She's great.
Oh, she one of the
A2
multitask
A2 is a support of the whole Dark Council.
Yes, she's a wonderful.
terminus.
Yeah,
I was
the Dark
talking to
Council fan
Vegeta
page.
the other day, and this what he had to say about this.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right!
He said, "We all know Vader has a serious cocaine."
Get up in the morning, cocaine.
was
Go to
talking
sleep, cocaine.
I was talking about the TV show called.
Oh, we know what you was
Cocaine
talking about,
Cowboy.
Faye. Don't try to clean it up now.
But have y'all ever seen that with the black guy? He was dating Griselda. Griselda. She was the richest woman on earth that sold drugs. Y'all never seen that?
Nope.
No, we told you
What are you
before.
talking
We didn't
about?
see
The
that.
guy looked like
You're the only
Dmajini-
one who's obsessed with cocaine,
The
bro.
guy looked like Dmajini with a Jerry curl, and he was rich. So put that in your
Dmajini
mind.
looked like Dmajini with a Jerry curl. Dmajini was rocking a Jerry curl probably like last year.
I'll pay anybody.
I had a
20.
Jericho back in '84, bro. Come on
I'll
now.
pay somebody $10 if they can find that picture with Dmajini with a Jerry curl.
You can't. My mama can't even find it. I was actually gonna get it and put it on blast.
Dang.
Sometimes
Okay,
it'll
let's
turn
get
up.
with the show. Guys,
Yes.
we're going to get into some Star Wars. There's a bunch of Star Wars news out there. But the number one news that we're talking about right now, and we're going to lean into some other stuff, the 4th anniversary of
Last Jedi.
Last Jedi. Nah, I thought it was dope. Y'all didn't think it was dope? Okay, well, let's read this little thing right here from this dude named Adam Lance Garcia. He got a check
not
mark.
that dude.
Oh, he a lame dude?
That dude's attacked me for years, man. We went back and forth last year. That guy is a Gina Carano hater.
Oh,
That guy's
man.
the Last Jedi, you know.
Well, let me
anyway.
read this stuff real quick so I can't
Apologist.
promote. I'm not going to
Yeah.
promote this chomp. 4 years ago, the best Star Wars film in a generation premiered. And this is how he sounds, too. 4 years ago, the best Star Wars film in generation premiered. Thank you, Ryan Johnson, today and every day for The Last Jedi. That boy is sipping and riding that thing.
The last
Really
Jedi,
sound like
the last
that?
Jedi was dope like heroin.
That boy is riding nuts ass like
Moon
it
and
ain't
salt
nobody
heroin.
All up in the ass.
Now, I
Thank
just
you,
hope
Ryan
I hope y'all know I
Johnson.
was kidding. I really hate that movie. It really crushed my soul. It crushed my heart. And we got 50 people up in here. Make sure to smash that
Adam
like
Lance
button.
Garcia is the epitome of somebody that I need someone to validate me. And I know that Disney, fake Lucasfilm, and anybody else that, you know, push their product, if I could push their product hard, they'll validate me as a real fan. And I just
Yeah,
love
they gave him a
everything.
blue check mark. He's got like 3,000 followers.
What?
Well, wait a minute. Blue check marks ain't supposed to have 3,000 followers. They supposed to have 30,000 followers.
How many followers he got, Fatal?
I didn't want to promote him no more, so I didn't look.
Oh, come on.
And
Y'all want me to go back? I don't want to go back, but I'll go back.
find
I
it.
tell you, he got almost
I mean,
7,000.
the man was saying all of that. Thank you, Ryan Johnson. I mean, he was pouring his heart and soul. You would have thought to put on Teddy Pendergrass, and he's just pouring his heart out. To
7,000 followers.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
7,000.
What a joke.
Yes, I have more followers than him, and I don't have a blue check mark.
Well, that's because you go against the grain, my dear.
That's
You're
true.
not,
Yeah, that's
you're not eligible. You're not woke like that.
These
You don't
days,
get
that's
no
not
blue
exactly a
check
badge of honor. To have a
Yeah.
blue check mark is not really a badge of honor these days.
mark. That's pretty much you're part of
plus-
the Looney Tune kids.
Plus, you know, if they gave me a blue check mark, I'd cause all kinds of trouble.
But being that this is the 4th anniversary of the one thing that brought us all together.
There we go.
You know what? You're right. You know, Abu, I'm glad you said that. That is
That's
actually the most
crazy.
positive thing that came out of The Last Jedi.
The only thing
That is
we
the
would have
positive
never
thing.
met each other. We would have never had crossed paths. We would have never put out our channels the way
know
that
what?
we do now.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Oh,
I think if Last Jedi was the blockbuster that it could have been, I still would have found you because we would have loved it. Like,
yeah,
That's true, bro.
that's
I
real.
would
That
have
is
been
true.
like, I need to
Well,
find.
I don't
it's
know,
just
drunk. I don't
we
know.
we got an energy though that we just connected, man. We would have
Yeah.
found each other. I think
Yeah.
we would have found each other.
I believe that. Yeah, I believe that too. We don't owe anything
In the
to Ryan
alternate
Johnson.
dimension, that's what
I don't know
happened.
nothing, Ryan Johnson. The
No,
universe wanted us
Alternate
together.
dimension, that's what
good,
happened.
Bad, or
I'm
ugly.
just to make y'all laugh on this. Abu really gonna laugh. I would have never met y'all if it wasn't for a fat, disgusting chop out there.
Don't.
And you know his name.
I know.
He cried over me.
Did it start with a J?
Yeah,
Starts
yeah.
with a
He
J.
poured his heart. Fatal. You should be proud. That man cursed your ass out from here
First
to
of all,
Sunday.
don't bring me up anymore. I'm tired of you always talking about me. You just a chump. Your whole channel's a chump. Yeah, it's dying. You can't make no videos. You got no views. I got hoes over here. I have to pay. All my super chats went to these women that have to come to my studio because they have an OnlyFans, but that's okay to promote them. For the 15 people that watch my live stream, who are you, Fatal? I can't believe you. You a chump. You made me cry. No one makes me cry on my show, and because you made me cry on my show, you a chump, and you the chump of the chumps. That's how it is. Chump.
On some real though, I don't think I've
not
even
real
seen.
Either. You a fake one too. You think you ride a motorcycle and you think you so hard, but you don't ride no motorcycle. You know it's just a scooter. This is a scooter. I'm from LA. I know exactly all about you, D. I know everything about you. You ride a scooter.
Yo, this gonna be one of them shows.
That's why I don't see. That's why I don't see you on the top ranked list no more. How about that? How about that?
I don't care about no ranking list, man. It's about my money. You don't touch my money.
You're not even on the most requested no more. That's it. I don't even see you on there no more.
No, he busy. You know what he busy doing? Twerking on videos. That's what's busy.
What?
Wait a minute. No, he's no. His fat ass is not twerking. I mean, I can understand him crying over Fatal J. I mean, he poured his heart out. You betrayed me.
I only knew the man for 2 months.
All right, this is Abu Nice. Just gotta tell y'all,
Nice.
like, keep it nice around here. We gotta keep it nice. That's my brother. We gotta keep it nice.
Look at that picture.
I'm Abu Nice.
My boy is so smooth.
Look, I got a nice haircut. My beard looks nice. My background looks nice. My money's nice. And my women is nice. So let's just keep it nice, everyone. Let's keep it nice.
On that note, thank you so much, Terminus ESC with the $2. If I ever saw Jody twerking, this will be me right now.
I love messing with y'all.
Where's Callous been? I miss my #1 super chat fan. I'm gonna tell you what happened to Callous. Callous is so freaking rich out there. He don't care. He don't care. You think he care?
Callous.
This is nothing to him.
Callous is handling the big moves. The big moves that have people, fearing for their unemployment. Sometimes he has to make power moves. He's pretty much like Batman. He gets the bat signal, he's out.
He got Mike and he draws.
Draws? Did you say draws?
What's wrong with you?
Where's your mind at, bro? Where's your mind at?
Pause.
I was trying to see if someone was gonna catch that. I was trying to see if some
Pause.
Mark it. Thank you for the $10 super chat, sir. Let me blow you up. I have to agree The Last Jedi is a disgrace, but it did one good thing. Dun, dun, dun. Bring so many people in the community. I sadly have to thank that round-headed moron for that, because I would have met all of you. I wouldn't have met all of you. I don't think we would have met up. I'm just gonna.
I think Drunk is right. I think in the alternate timeline, if The Last Jedi was dope, I think we would have met, because it would. Listen, remember, Star Wars is not just a throwaway thing for us. Star Wars, for a lot of people, especially like myself, I mentioned that before. Me being a real sick kid, that was my thing. I couldn't play, sports or anything like that. I was in the hospital, for a good portion of my early 10 years of my life. So that was my jam, right? So Star Wars it was basically like a way of life, So I think if it would have been dope, I think we would have probably. I gotta agree with Drunk. I think we probably would have. It would have been, a different circumstance, but I think we would have met each other.
Did anybody sort of agree with both of you? I think that what happened with The Last Jedi, y'all just met up quicker.
Yeah, Yeah.
Wow.
Now that's a good point.
Did anybody watch the Ortega joint though? And whatever happened to Ortega?
What are you
You see it?
You mean
He's
Oh,
around.
the edit.
He's around.
Yeah.
He's around.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
never
he
seen
did
that,
that.
He still does geeks and gamer stuff.
Yeah, he did that Last Jedi edit. I mean, he tried his best, but you couldn't.
He wasted his time.
Wait, since Dmajini was talking about playing sports as a child, can you share this video? I got a video of him playing sports.
Oh,
Here
here
we go.
That's why.
Here we
Here we go.
Hey, Mike, I'm about to get to you, but I'm gonna see what Drunk got cooking. Let's see.
Yeah, that's right. He's him playing basketball. He hooping though. D hooping.
Hold on, let me blow it up.
That man is hooping. Look at D. Oh snap! Look at D. D is hooping, man. D is hooping.
God.
Listen, I keep telling y'all, man, I'm fun sized. That's what I am. I'm fun
D,
sized.
I know I'm next.
Fun.
D, I know I'm next. I'm next on the
The funniest one is when he had the both of us walking through Manhattan.
Oh,
That was
Drunk,
funny.
find that one, please.
that one was funny. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny.
I was laughing so hard. Remember when he had them dancing? They were dancing in the woods. Look at they was in the
That
woods.
was good. That was good. I'll do like a Coming to America. Like that boy, good. He did a good one with that one. That was good.
We got
I
Michael
found
Charles.
that on TikTok. I don't know if I can find it on that was funny.
We got Michael Charles with the $5. You know what? I take it back. I don't owe that round-headed buffoon anything. I would have met you guys regardless. Okay, let me ask y'all something. With Ryan Johnson, what happened to that trilogy talk? Remember the trilogy talk? Thank God.
Thank
Come on,
God, Knives Out happened. Knives Out. It's like go do Knives Out. That was a success.
Yeah, you good doing your own stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Please, take that. Take that.
Absolutely, I agree with you, Mark. Absolutely.
Yep, all the best.
I never watched it. Did y'all watch that?
Hell no.
No,
I ain't watching.
I'm watching his stuff.
Trencher with the $50 NOK, and I don't know what that is, but thank you.
Norwegian.
That's one of my favorite Vegeta scenes right there. I love that scene.
That guy sucking up to Ryan Johnson is proof that history is on our side. The coming generations will see Shields loving The Last Jedi and real people hating it. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what blew me away? The dude behind He-Man, Kevin Smith. I used to look up to that dude, but he's a freaking Shield.
Yeah,
what was wrong with me
you
for
think?
believing in that guy? I thought he was on our side.
He ain't too far away from where I'll be sleeping at.
He was for a
He's
while.
from Red Bank.
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, he used to try to pass himself off as being some super fan and all that stuff, but yeah, man, he showed himself for who he really is.
So you think that was just a tactic to get people to buy more stuff from him?
He's a shill. All that I was crying. I saw the end of The Last Jedi. And I was fucking in tears, man. Let me tell you, I was in tears. You know what I mean? No.
I got video of Abu Nas in high school with his high school sweetheart.
I knew it was coming.
Oh boy,
Here
I knew it was coming. All right. Let me just
Clowning
get
all
my-
of y'all
let me
tonight.
just get my mind right.
Just real quick.
I got you, Drunk.
God almighty.
Hey
If
guys,
I
high
ain't
school
love you-
sweetheart right there. There's Abu
Whoa.
Nas with his high school sweetheart right there. Looking
Yeah.
God damn.
wow.
he had a lot of girlfriends. There's his right.
But why they do you like that, bro? Why they doing you like that?
Look at Abu Nas right there. Damn, that boy fire, man.
Oh my God. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Leave our boy alone, man. Come on.
That's what you call death by snoo for real.
Yeah. At least
Thick
my
thighs
wife
save
had-
lives.
I mean, at least my wife had manicured toes, so I guess that's a plus.
Hey, man, all of us wish we were you. Pulling women like that.
We got my boy Mazarius.
Mazer, I thought it was Mazerus.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Mazers with the $10 super
Oh man,
Everyone
Mazarius.
pronounce the name.
maybe I pronounced it wrong. I'm sorry, my brother, if I pronounced it wrong.
Mazarius, we appreciate your love. He said, I think
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
I'm still bugging out over the little clip that
Sorry.
John put out there.
Real quick, big shouts to Mary Mayhem sending a raid over here. Shouts to Mary.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, girl.
Thank you,
up,
Miss
Mary?
Mayhem. Maziria said, I think many of these Last Jedi lovers who do tweets like that are completely full of stuff, inflated and conflated fake love just for the sake of arguing, just to argue. Hashtag respect. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I think he's absolutely right. Because this is the 4th anniversary, it brings back all the old wounds, but it brings back the people that like this Disney trash, that they're following their leader Garcia and probably Campia, and and I know even though Christian Harloff's bitch ass don't want to admit it, but he should admit it that it was trash. But he was a great chill until Disney pulled his card. So, and anybody else that was with Ryan Johnson when he was going through his tirade, calling us dweebs, man babies, shouting in the void, all the good shit that got us, riled up and ready to fight for what we love, and what we love was the fact that we had a beautiful and awesome movie property that basically created the most wonderful and most cherished childhoods we ever had, and you just bastardized it. And then
You know what blew my mind though about Ryan Johnson, and I never did realize this until Ryan Johnson. I never seen a director go off on the fans like he did. I never seen something like that in the Hollywood period. Usually when you trash a movie, you don't never hear from the actors or the directors. But now this is the new, and I'm not going to even say trend. This is the new way now for people to go at the fans and say they stupid and dumb and they this and that for not liking the film.
They just have to.
I think Ryan Johnson started that.
Hey, probably. Yeah, you know what?
But you know what? It wasn't just him, though. It wasn't just him. It was the whole industry that turned on us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was Rotten Tomatoes. We couldn't get a objective view of that film at all. They just said it was a masterpiece. It was the best Star Wars film ever. Not one person pointed out the fact that it was chock full of plot holes. You know what I mean? There were plot holes all throughout. It was an objectively bad movie. You would think there would have been at least one review, but all of them were talking about how great it was.
It was
just
sliced bread.
And that was the first time I saw that. And then anybody who had something to say about it, you were racist, you were sexist. I mean,
exactly.
That was the weird part about it.
Yeah.
Before Ryan Johnson even got to say anything, the industry had his back. Like this movie just couldn't fail.
We was overweight white guys with a white supremacist agenda that we don't want to see diversity in movies and don't want to see a strong women character. That was the narrative.
And then the real creepy thing happened. Rose Tico, that whole thing happened. Kelly Marie Tran, they beat us over the head with Kelly Marie Tran for something like 10 years straight.
I forgot about that.
Over a lie. Because that was all a lie.
The character was annoying, and if you pointed out that the character was annoying, then you were somehow racist against Asian people. You were a bully. You forced her on social media.
Male.
It was
Don't
weird, bro.
That one.
Yeah.
But what great came out of that because of the Kelly Marie thing is that because J.J. Abrams painted everybody with the same brush. We was overweight white guys living in mommy's basement and was scared of strong female characters. Nobody else fit into the equation. That was the blanketed picture. When Drunk 3PO came up with the idea to smash the narrative in a way that they wasn't expecting, that, all right, so we'll flip it over your head and bring black prominent YouTubers out here to let them know what they think about your Last Jedi. And here, the Dark Council was born from that. And we've been smashing the narrative the same way. We told people. I even told Freddie Prinze Jr. I had to take off my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Got a little something going. And he said, "Oh, you jag off. You did. Put your picture out there, and for every world to see." I said, "I'm not ashamed of my shape. I got a little something, but I proved the point. I'm not white. I'm not overweight. I got a little. I don't have a 6-pack. I got a little mini 4-pack. Coming to a 4-pack. But I'm not overweight. I'm not white, and I'm not sitting up here running my mouth about, oh my God, we need more strong women characters. We had a lot of them, even though it may have been 2 or 3, but throughout the entire 6 movies that George Lucas made, there was a lot of women in his movies, But Princess Leia is always going to be the queen bee of it all, So we gravitated towards her. What? She don't mean nothing, Mon Mothma don't mean nothing. Luminara Unduli, Aya Seclor, all the Jocasta Nu, you know what I'm saying? The Padme Amidala, these women don't mean anything. I digress. Everything else that we saw coming into this thing, and when the people that love Disney and everybody was ramping up, the stories, man sucking on a bottle with a diaper, and Ryan Johnson posting pictures, getting in on the fun and everything because he was protected by the queen bee on high. Dave Filoni ain't never said no crazy shit about the matriarchy until Disney Sale was there. Now he was like, yeah, I really wanted the matriarchy to get in. I wasn't really down with the patriarchy. You ain't had shit to say when George Lucas was running the show.
All right, Abu, hold that thought. Let me get this super chat real quick. Thank you, sir. Valid Renegade with the $9.99 last show. Yeah, cute trick.
Also, shout out to Valiant. Dropped a video today. Quoted me, talked about me for a good minute in the video, and I appreciate you.
I don't really be into too many YouTubers, but I like Renegade, man. Renegade, keep doing what you're doing. You got that voice where you sound like you're a radio dude. Hey, man, keep up the good work. And
Yeah,
absolutely.
I really want your opinion on this story that we got coming up, but let me get these super chats real quick. We got my boy Jet with the $1.99. He said, "Hail the Dark Council. Hope you guys are doing well. We doing good. We glad you're here." We got 66 people in here. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Terminus EST with the $5 Fader. You know how they say you're the Nostradamus of the Dark Council. Well, since you do cocaine, that makes you Nostradamus.
Cocaine.
God, I miss cocaine. Sorry, God.
That boy is cold.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Lorraine, I feel like I'm missing a super chat.
Let's see. He just got Terminus, and his flew by me. So you got his. The next one should Bill Il Divino Vega for $4.99.
Oh, my brother.
Yeah.
Vega, how you doing, brother? Vega got an album out coming out, right, Abu?
Yeah, I believe so. I know I had liked one of his I think it's singles. Wasn't able to get to it yet, but I made sure that I put the heart down there so I can go back and get to it. Sitting up here trying to work, but at the same time, I shouldn't even be on Twitter. I'm like jumping back and forth, and I'm like, damn, man, what am I doing? I need to work.
Vega, I'm sorry I can't see your super chat from here, but I'm gonna read it.
It's in the private chat.
Okay, it says, "All hail the Dark Council. Salute Lorena, Beta J, President Abu Naz, the Gospel of Mark, Lord Commander Dmajini, Drunk 3PO, and all in the chat." And Vega, since I lost your stuff, I'm gonna tell you something. I only did this for you. Here you go, sir.
Yeah, that was Vega with the KO. Get it?
Yeah. Why?
And we got my boy Koj. Sorry, Mark. Go ahead, Mark.
That's all good. Now, I want to say something too about The Last Jedi. Just the messed up part of it for me. Why it like set me on fire the way that it did way back in the day. And you guys know, that marked the end of me and my son sharing Star Wars together. All right. Now that's some shit that I'm never going to get over. Right. I will never forget that. That's almost like seeing your child's childhood leave right in front of your face.
That's true.
Every Christmas since that child has been born, I've been able to buy him Star Wars merchandise, shirts, toys, things like that. After The Last Jedi, I have never, ever since then bought him anything Star Wars. He was done. Dad, this is not Star Wars anymore. At the time, he must have been something like maybe like 8 years old or so.
Mhm.
You know, they're at the height of that fun age where, you know, you're just sharing everything with them. You know, I
Right.
remember we saw the trailer together, actually hugging each other while we were watching the theater. Dad, I know, son, I know. You know, they let us down so bad.
Same thing.
So bad.
Same thing with my oldest daughter. Took her to see
Yeah.
the Phantom Menace. 8 years old. 8 years old. You know, had the same effect that I had when I was a kid when I saw The Empire Strikes Back. You know, this wide eye just blown away. This is generational for how does Disney not pick up on this shit? That this thing has been around for damn near 50 years. You don't think that people that was kids grew up, had kids, and now we got my grandson. She took my grandson, you know, to get into Star Wars.
Yeah.
So I'm generational with this thing now. So yes,
but that's when they want to dismiss us and say, well, it's just for kids. Well, guess what? The kids rejected it too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's right. I'm just happy that even though today was the beginning of the end of Star Wars as a franchise as we knew it, it literally changed all of our lives though. Even for the better. As fucked up as it was, even for the better. It brought all of us together. It brought this community together. You know, we kind of bipolar with it now, but back in those days, it was the rally cry that we jumped on, and we was just not that the Jeremy EVS and World Class. They rang the bell hard.
That's
You
how
know,
I found
the Blue
EVS.
Sox and all-
And,
yeah.
I mean, that's how I found EVS, Jeremy, and World Class is because I got on YouTube and I was like, I wonder if it's people thinking like me about this movie. And all they stuff started popping up. But we're going to get back into that. Lord Koj, my fellow watchman, with the $5 super chat said, mad love to Dark Council always, laying down the truth. This is for you, Koj. And I actually got Koj on this clip right here. Check this out.
Hey, what's up, man? What you doing?
Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm just Snyder cutting.
Yeah.
It's not a cut.
Hold on, man. Somebody on the line.
Snyder cut.
I got somebody else on the line.
Hello.
What's up, bro?
Snyder Cut!
Snyder Cut!
Snyder cut.
Snyder Cut!
Hey, yo, guys, hold up. My mom's calling, all right?
Snyder Cut!
Snyder cut.
Why was I not included? Why was I not included? I am upset. I'm upset I wasn't included in
I
that.
thought you
Here
knew
it
about
comes.
that. I thought you knew about that, Abu.
No, I caught on too late. So by the time I wanted to put my little video clip on, it was already done. I was like, man,
Okay.
that
We
would
gonna
have been
get
the
you next
highlight
time.
of my
Hey,
life right there.
Abu, we'll get you next time when Justice League 2 come out.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be a knucklehead right there. I'm
caught up with the super chats, and I'm caught up with the super chats. I appreciate the super chats. We got Banshee right here with the $5.
Oh,
Thank you so much,
yes.
Banshee. Banshee, I'm gonna blow you up, and then we're gonna read
thing, will ya? Here goes nothing.
with the $5. She says, "Hail Dark Council," or he says, I think that's a girl though. They hide their activism behind the nonsense that women felt left out, as if women are so shallow. We need heroes who look like us.
Exactly.
Well, that's the whole concept with the whole with people having to be black. Like that's insulting. Like you have to look. I have to. The person on the TV has to look like me for me to like that character. Like I made this whole.
Like me. It just can't be. There's only one like me.
Exactly.
That's
so
true.
that's the same issue I have with like when it comes to Peter Parker Spider-Man. I'm like, bro, Spider-Man was the reason I like Peter Parker Spider-Man because he was a geek. It wasn't because of his skin color. Same thing with Luke Skywalker. It wasn't because of his skin color. I liked it because he was cool, because he was able to stand up for what was right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like Luke Skywalker. It had nothing to do with skin color. That's these fools constantly miss. They missed the mark on that so bad. Yeah. And they still doing it. It's a trend. It's not even just Disney. It's Hollywood in general.
Well,
They're all doing it.
Well, they do it to cover up the fact that they can't write to save their lives. Good writing, good storytelling is universal. You do not have to identify physically with what that person looks like or even their description. You just have to identify with the character and their journey, and that is what sells. But that takes work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's a good example of that is The Expanse. I really like that show, and that show it has all kinds of diversity, and they don't lead with that.
I just ended season 3. That show is
amazing, right?
Yeah,
it's good.
Amazing.
Yes,
Amazing.
absolutely.
That's why I got your Prime. Just one quick shout out to you, Banshee. Want to extend my love and affection to you and your whole family. And it was an absolute pleasure to meet you and your whole family in New York.
Wow.
I know y'all had a blast just like we did, singing happy birthday to our daughter. Man, oh man, that was awesome. Everybody had birthdays that day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rob.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah, it was, man. It really was.
Can't wait for Orlando. Can't wait for it.
Man. Orlando can't get here fast enough, man. I'm seriously. It just, if New York had taught us anything, there's a reason why we as a group stayed close and stayed strong this entire time, because the people felt it, and they felt like this was the way for us to go to smash the narrative. And
the people felt it. Pause.
And on that note, guys,
I can't get away.
I want to hear from
I love
the man.
that dude, man.
I want to hear from the man himself, Drunk 3PO, what he think about this news, and the fellas. But I want to hear, because Drunk always got his ear a little bit in Hollywood, knows what's going on. Y'all guys, let me know if this is true. 79-year-old Harrison Ford reportedly inks deal to return to Star Wars. I want to ask a question according to this. One question, do you think this is real? And number 2, do you think he's going to pop up in the Boba Fett series? Let's go.
Me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I just tweeted out before I saw this article, I swear. I know that in the Book of Boba Fett, Han Solo will be there.
Whoa.
And Baby Yoda will make an appearance in the Book of Boba Fett.
Wow.
And that there is the same people that told me Luke Skywalker was in The Mandalorian a year or so before it, or 6 months before it dropped. And y'all remember that? I made an announcement. Everybody said I was dumb.
You called it,
came
bro.
True. We also learned that Jon Favreau is trying to give us the reunion that the sequel trilogy forgot. So
you know what? I'll give Jon Favreau his props. Regardless of anything else, at least in spirit, he gets it. He gets it. Even though we got to play the Hollywood game and appease the powers that be and fuck him up at, Filoni, because he's just up here just skating away, just doing whatever the fuck he wants. Be damned the continuity of what
so real
came
quick,
before it.
Finish up, Abu. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Someone asked
I'm
it.
sorry,
It
brother.
is de-aging Harrison Ford. It's a de-aging Harrison Ford scene, apparently. So the same thing they did with Luke. They de-aged Mark Hamill. The same thing they're doing with Harrison Ford and Indiana Jones. It is de-aging. Now, all I'm saying is my latest video on the Galaxy Star Cruiser, which is funny that we're not talking about that mess.
We're gonna talk about that too.
I was able
talk about it now. Actually,
I was able this weekend. I have a friend or two that actually work in the cruiser. So they sent me pictures and they were telling me, and I released a video with all the information. And you guys saw on Twitter, like all these people are quoting my video in all their news articles and stuff like that. About what the Galaxy Star Cruiser is supposed to be about. So it's just I'm just telling you, my sources are pretty good.
I gotta admit that, bro.
I like your show. I like your sources. Your sources is on point.
I'm not. Yeah, Han Solo is supposed to be like Luke Skywalker was in The Mandalorian. That was supposed to be the big, because Boba Fett and Han Solo got unfinished business. It was Han Solo that turned around and returned the Jedi. That bumped the little thing and knocked him in there.
He didn't even know what he was doing, though.
Nah,
but let me ask y'all something. I want to ask y'all something. Do you think the DH Han Solo is going to hit hard like the Luke Skywalker?
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
I no, I'm not impressed.
It'd be
I'm
cool,
not-
but it's not going to hit as hard.
It's not as hard.
It's not on that level.
The reason why, because even as crappy as they treated all of the original characters, at least Han Solo had some kind of a FaceTime in The Force Awakens.
Yes.
He at least got something, right?
Whatever
They gave Luke nothing. Nothing. So that's why it hit harder, because it was like this was like the actual first time we're seeing Luke.
Don't
like
get me
actual
wrong.
Luke. You know what I'm
Don't get me
saying?
wrong. The build up to The Force Awakens, when you saw Han and Chewie come in, that was the emotion.
That was the hype. Yep.
That was the thing that got me like, heaving. Like the possibility of seeing our heroes back. That's what got us.
When he's like, Chewie, we're home. That line right there, when he said, Chewie, we're home, that was it.
But even though he was in the film Force Awakens, I was digging it, knowing that I saw Han. Okay, we gonna come and get the trio together. It's just a process as I was watching the movie. So this was way before I knew about the backdoor shenanigans that was going on. It's just as objectively as a movie. When I'm watching Han Solo, I was feeling the love. Then I saw Leia. Then the back and forth between them two, and I was like, okay, hopefully we'll see Luke at some point, and then they'll all be together, and then we can figure this shit out, which didn't happen. But him coming back, it's just as Drunk says. It's no other possibility other than de-aging him, just like we did with
That's
Luke.
like what 30 years in the past.
Right.
For them.
But
I'd rather de-age than that chump from Solo though.
Please, no, absolutely not.
Don't have the other dude from Solo, because Disney learned their lesson. They was feeling themselves. The hubris came down on them. I feel that this is Jon Favreau's only attempt to try to salvage whatever we can in terms of the love, but at the same time, Disney know they fucked up monetarily wise. They knew they could have got more from us, the old school fans that has children and children's children loving this franchise, but you went down the rabbit hole, and the rabbit hole didn't give you enough money, prestige on any.
I got more news.
Ooh, drop it on us real quick before
Santa Drunk. Let's go.
But Renault, before Drunk do that, let me talk to Danny. Danny with the 199. Drunk, please tell me Mace is gonna be on Boba. And this is what else I want to do, because this man right here brought up a dope topic about Mace Windu versus Vader. I wish Callous was here.
We might have to save that topic.
Okay, then let's save it.
We might have to say that for Callous, because that would be right up his alley too.
I never thought about that fight, but that will be a vicious fight right there. Danny, thank you so much.
I do not know about Mace Windu. I do know this. When I was able to see the Galactic Star Cruiser and talk to the people over there, they were saying that Disney is going to try to, when they move forward, Batuu, which is Galaxy's Edge, the High Republic, and Baby Yoda are all in their long foresee future. And they're going to try to tie them all together. Apparently, Grogu's going to live, and he's going to be featured. He's going to be Disney Star Wars Luke Skywalker. Grogu will be the star, like Luke was the star of the original. And they're just going to move forward. They're going to build some things at Disney where they have like a live Baby Yoda for people to get pictures. They were pointing out where that's all going to go and all those things. It was like it was interesting. And how
Baby Yoda gonna be like Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury, connected to the different Star Wars shows.
No, they're not making Star Wars Avengers, Jay. They're not.
No.
Oh, okay.
Baby Yoda's not gonna.
To be fair, that is
from the shadows. The Mando like.
I mean, he's gonna be able to speak, because Yoda can speak, so you can figure he's gonna be able to talk basic. But I can see
like an animatronic or something.
Yeah, sequel trilogy. sequel trilogy, High Republic, and Baby Yoda is all going to be pushed forward, and their hope is in the next 20, 30 years, like we talk about Tatooine and all those things like that, they'll say the same thing about
Okay, so pretty much the Fruit Loops gender studies group and the pronoun kids will be at the age with hopefully they'll stick with it, because that's the hope, that they'll stick with it.
Not the
long
TikTok
enough.
generation.
Right? The TikTok. The
The
TikTok.
truth is, I mean, listen, I'm not trying to say, I hate it as much as the next guy, but Baby Yoda is their biggest seller, their biggest money maker. They ain't letting that thing go.
No, and it's a smart move.
Hold on, and they need to create a world where Baby Yoda is thriving, and he is going to be the star, because that's what sells. Listen, Lorena will tell you, she's in the theme parks as much as I am. Their Star Wars section there is like a couple things here, Grogu, everywhere.
He is everywhere. He's even got a display window on a Main Street USA, Mandalorian Christmas, and there's nothing but Baby Yoda stuff.
Hold on one second, Abu, and people leave there with bags of Baby Yoda stuff. Bags, man. He's the star, so they're gonna roll with that till they die. So,
but then again, we was not surprised out of that. Once Baby Yoda came on the scene and the merch was started flying, I knew exactly how everything was going to turn out in terms of what they need to do to keep money going. They're gonna do the Baby Yoda is the only thing. I don't even think they're gonna have nobody else other than Baby Yoda. So if you're gonna build your universe or your Disney verse around Baby Yoda, then do that shit. But you're not going to have fucking Boba Fett. You're not going to have Han Solo. You're not going to have none of them. So you're still parading the old school things around just to try to appease us or beg us to please forgive how we fucked this up. Please, can you give us? Can we get some of your money before you die at 80 years old? Come on, please. No, fuck all of y'all.
And that's what I was saying, how it's a smart move, because if you talk about the longevity of the Yoda species, you can market him essentially for 1,000 years in their timeline.
In their timeline.
So in their timeline, you have that character for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Minimum. So that's why it's a smart move to do that. I'm not saying I'm a fan of it, but it's a smart move to do it.
We're just talking logistics, D. I'm with you. Like, as far as they go, I agree with you.
There's truth to both of y'all has hard truths into that. I will not even put it past Disney to do exactly as you two guys said on every level, because they have nothing else. I mean, Rey's an identity thief. They can't use her because it's gonna show up the feelings, but they'll wait. They'll wait until Abu Nas and Drunk and me and D and Mark and they'll wait until we're 70, and then they throw that bitch out again. Here we go, Mary Sue Ray.
Oh no, she
done?
She's front and center of all the new Star Wars stuff that's coming out the park.
Ray.
Yeah.
Oh God, why am I not
She's
surprised?
the star of the Galactic Star Cruiser. She's at Galaxy's Edge.
Ray Palpatine.
She is front and center.
The dark side of the Force one, folks. Everything
she's Rey Skywalker.
In terms of his story, it's fucked. It's null and void. The whole point of Anakin being the chosen one, being the one to bring balance to the Force, has been nullified. Now you just got Rey Palpatine, Exegol, all that other good shit.
Abu, you know what's crazy? You mentioned something. You mentioned something right there that I wish that they could have built on. And I know it's like my theory cry from my head canon, but I always say what would have really impressed me is when Luke said it's time for the Jedi to end, that he moved forward with the gray Jedi, to mean that there was actual balance, that they were using light and dark.
Right.
To make a new Jedi. That's what would have made sense to me. Like, if you're going to say, oh, the dark side won, that means that the Force is off balance. If one side or the other wins, the Force is off balance. It should have been the middle, right. The Bendu, and they even created the Bendu now. The Bendu exists in their canon now. That would have made more sense.
Yeah, but it would have been fine had George Lucas, at the very least, would have put that out there that it could be a possibility. But he didn't. It's basically Anakin is the chosen one to bring balance to the Force. It took 6 movies to do it, but the whole issue behind the Force and how it is has already been established. Disney is just basically just throwing that away and just gonna create whatever the fuck they want to create going forward, because now you got Jedi Supermaster Grogu coming into the effect, and old ass Ahsoka, on her deathbed is sitting up there. I passed the mantle to you, Grogu. And then she'll die from the world beyond worlds. So then Grogu gonna take his super Avenger style crew, go off on the galaxies, do adventures, have old ass Mando come out with the ship and all that. Yeah, you're gonna have all of your favorites. You're gonna have androgynous Jedi that you can't tell who's male or woman. You're gonna have Padawans. You remember the Padawan we was talking about, Mark? When he had no lightsaber, he was all the way in the back and chilling. And then Callous said,
with the braids.
Yeah, they gonna have good shit
the
like that going on.
Abu, hold that down. Let me get these super chats.
Oh, man.
Abu,
That's
hold that down.
piling
Let
up,
me get these
man.
super chats.
I'm be 80 years
Yeah,
old. I'm gonna read this shit.
Oh, but Fado, before you get to super chats, folks, we have over 115 likes. So thank you so very much.
115 like hype, baby.
Like,
Thank
Y'all
you.
must be
Nice.
concerned.
Thank you.
More.
Y'all must be concerned that the Dark Council, this is the last show. All right, my nerdy. Ooh, Stealth. Straight out of from Texas. Stealth, my home
Steph.
girl.
Oh man,
Stealth, we haven't seen you in a long time.
Oh,
We're glad
she,
you're here. Here you go.
Bring it on.
As you wish.
How about that, Abu?
And I was about to say, congratulations, Stephanie, on 1K.
1,000
subscribers on
Twitch.
Twitch. Celebrate
Nice.
that, mama, and get back
She
on
hit
the road to
100K.
2K.
Nice.
1,000.
1,000.
1,000. 1K
Oh, I need
on
to.
Twitch.
Well, see, I'm still ain't up on Twitch, so I definitely subscribe.
I'm on
to
Twitch
on
now,
Twitch,
too.
So
I've been rocking Twitch.
she
Dude,
said
I'm
much
not
love to the gorgeous
on
Dark
Twitch
Council.
I'm on it, but I haven't
She
done
said-
anything with it.
She said much love to the gorgeous Dark Council, Fatal Lorena, Dmajini, the President, Mark J, and Callous. I need another DC meetup.
We're gonna make
Okay.
it happen.
It's happening.
Orlando.
Make sure you come this time.
Orlando.
We're gonna be in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you come.
Let's see.
I hope Doug don't get
I
embarrassed
guess
by
Steph-
us, because we gonna act the fool. He's gonna
I
like,
think I'm
man,
gonna die after that. It'll be too much.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
Terminus EST $2. He said, if Grogu's Disney's Luke, what will become of Rey?
the new Princess
She'll be
Leia.
around.
I'm actually sad I even put that in the sentence.
You know what'll happen? She'll probably be the master, and he'll be the Padawan.
Oh God Almighty, please no. And you know
Well,
what?
no, that wouldn't make sense though
It
because
wouldn't make
he's
sense,
her
but it doesn't
senior.
even matter.
He was at
He's
the
her
temple and
senior.
all.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Don't give me any ideas, Fatal. Don't give me any
Well, then
ideas. They watch
he'll
the
probably
show.
train her.
Mm.
Oh yeah. We got my boy RC from the NYC with the $10 chat. He all right with me. He said, "All hail the exalted Dark Council. All hail the Queen. All hail the chat. Wishing everyone safe and blessed holidays. Thank
Blessed
you, sir,
holidays.
for always supporting the Dark Council."
Good seeing you.
And you know what's so funny? RC from the NYC was with us in the New York meetup. Such a
Yes, sir.
stand-up guy. Very pleasant to talk to and so energetic. I mean, it just meeting people.
Sam's Cola.
Is that Sam's Cola?
Wait,
I'm
You
sponsored.
know your
y'all
back
y'all
don't
didn't
hurt.
know?
Oh man.
He done
Hey,
fell off the
wagon.
wagon. He
Yeah,
fell off the wagon.
That's what I was gonna say.
This guy
Yeah,
gonna have
he
kidney
held out,
problems. Oh
He
man.
held out.
Playing
Relapse.
on-
I give you
Back
props,
hurt.
bro.
he like this. He like relapse. He all happy relapse.
Oh, God, no. Yes.
He be calling me, man. He be calling me.
It's calling me. It just be calling me. We got Value Renegade $5. Disney will do whatever they think has the highest return on investment. This includes anything Favreau conducts in film and TV take years to build.
I just only give Favreau props that at the very least wanting to try to recapture something that unfortunately Disney totally fucked up. That thing with Luke showed them that the audience that you fucked over is still here, you know? And I know he knows. It's just that whatever power that he could have to try to make that happen, I know he's going to try to make it happen. I'll give him A for effort. You know what I'm saying? I really
Yeah.
do. But unfortunately, the bottom line is they still going to go down the Disney rabbit hole, especially with the High Republic that nobody
Absolutely.
will give a shit about.
Isn't that what that Eclipse game about? Isn't it supposed to be about that?
Yeah, it's supposed
What
to be.
the
And they
freak
ripped
was
it, and
that?
you know how they ripped off Old Republic.
It basically
turned to
looks
the
like
South
that, yeah.
with cheese.
I mean, look, the graphics look dope, but I ain't gonna buy it. I mean, if somebody wants to buy it for me, I will play it, but I'm not buying it. I'm just
I
saying.
thought that was an opera. I thought
not
that was
playing
a
it
Star
or
Wars
buying it.
opera when I seen that.
ain't
Value
doing
Renegade with the
nothing to
$5. Disney had to milk their huge investment to date for as much as possible. Once it dries up beyond a certain point, things will shift.
If we're
Agreed.
alive,
We got Terminus.
if we're alive, but you know, but a lot of
said
us
he
is going
agree.
to go on with our lives
It's
anyway.
it's gonna be a while.
It's going to be a long, long while. And like I said, we're going to be in our 70s and our 80s at that time. And like I said, we're all going to still gravitate to George Lucas's thing. And unfortunately, if Lucas passes away, God forbid, they're going to execute what Fatal J had actually
They go
said a long
execute
time
Order
ago.
76.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're going to do.
I'm gonna start using it.
Order
Change
76.
the original and
Change it.
prequels to
Exactly.
fit to fit their
good.
shit. You know,
We got
Absolutely.
76 with the
76, he
$5.
was filming it, right? He had to be filming Star Wars in 76 because it came
Yeah,
out in
he was.
77. So they're going to execute 76, Order 76, and then erase it.
By that
Terminus
time, like I
EST.
said, we're gonna be too old to fight this thing. But we
I will.
making-
I'm fighting.
I
still
hear you,
fighting.
brother.
Shoot.
I hear you, brother. After a while, I gotta put down my sword, man.
Man, I'm
I
gonna be
pick
on a
up and
beach
whack.
drinking out of a coconut while you fighting. Go ahead, man. I'm good.
Nah, I'll be at
I'm
the
good.
shareholders meeting causing all kinds of heck. I don't care how old I
I
am.
mean, but
I'm
you know
good.
what?
I'm gonna get to a
Even
point
then,
where I'm like, y'all can have it. I'm good.
I mean,
Terminus
I
EST with the
still-
$5 super chat. You know, if Ray will ever have babies, we can all say that she got rabies.
Ray,
That was a good one,
I
bro.
get it. Good one, brother.
Lord Koj with the $5. The force is strong with this stream. Much love.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Jay.
you.
We
I
only
miss
only
him.
spitting the truth, man. But the irony of this day being the last Jedi, when we went in thinking we was going to get something good that was going to push our heroes together, and then it turned out to be a total shit show. But at the very least, we know now what we didn't know then, that nobody had a plan. Everybody was winging it. Iger betrayed Lucas. You know, everything else went to shit. But at the very least, we all came together to scream out in unison that we, as paying customers, deserve to be heard. Every time you try to suppress us, every time you try to suppress a person that's on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or what have you, the powers that be allows us to get back on the horse and bring the narrative, smash the narrative. And they lost a lot of money behind that. That's why you got Grogu now. That's why you got Mando. That's why you're going to get acolytes and this one, that one, High Republic, everything that they could do to try to give us a little bit of flavor of what came before, but they can't do it without George Lucas. They're creatively bankrupt. So going forward, ladies and gentlemen, you know what you're going to get. If you like it, and I'm of the mindset now, well, I'm not into just bashing people just to bash them no more. I'm like, you like it, go right ahead. It's not canon. It's not Star Wars. It's Disney bullshit. You like it, congratulations. Meanwhile, I'm staying with the real shit, the good shit, the original shit that George Lucas put together, that they approve, and everything else that go on with it, and it's gonna go on my little shelf, and my grandson will inherit that, and he'll grow up and he'll teach his children, and we're gonna do it like that. We gotta make it old school there, Mark. Teach our children to teach their children, and their children teach their children. That way, it will always that light will always be there. And I implore each and every one of y'all in the audience to do the same thing. That's how we're going to win. We're going to win in the long run because there ain't no way they're going to snuff out a man's legacy and just change it around to nothing. You know, I couldn't live with myself as a creator. I couldn't do it.
We got Value Renegade, and then we're gonna get do a commercial break, and I hope we get some rhymes from Abu Nas.
I got my summary on this ready.
Okay, Value Renegade with the $4.99 super chat. Disney has hundreds of millions invested in KK Star Wars. They had to exhaust every avenue of revenue, but they have already shifted merch sales.
That is true. You go to the parks, you got Mandalorian merchandise that sells and original trilogy merchandise that sells. Anything that's original trilogy gets snapped up.
You think that would, I mean, for me, you think that would at the very least? No, you know what?
No, they do it to hook you because case in point. Remember when they made that big deal about Disney Plus Day?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Guess who they brought out into the parks, which they had not brought out into the parks out and open in years? Darth Vader.
Whoa.
Haven't seen dude out in the parks in years, and he used to be out there, and they brought him out just for that one day. And that was it.
Wow.
Right. I have another Fatal J Nostradamus. Prediction. Now, don't take my word on it, but this is my prediction. We getting this Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and all it's doing is setting up that Darth Vader movie. It's setting up that Darth Vader movie. Now, that's just me. It's just my thoughts. Value Renegade with the $4.99. You will see a bigger shift over the next 10 years as Favreau builds out the Star Wars cinematic universe like he built at the MCU. Value Renegade, thank you so much for showing a lot of love, brother. Value Renegade, I want to thank you so much for showing a lot of love, man.
I said the same thing. It's a Marvel blueprint.
Yeah, you said that for a while, Drunk. And you know what?
Yeah, because I remember Drunk said something about Thrawn. Thrawn is going to be like Thanos.
Yeah.
Just
on that note, y'all guys stick around. It's time for a Dark Council commercial break. And then Abu is going to give us some dope rhymes. So stick around. We got to pay some bills, man. You know how we do. And Abu, it's really your fault because we started all this commercial stuff because of you. Stick around.
Then in terms of P plus Y squared is the average over 3. I know somebody that's 24. Then in terms of P, what is 25?
Jimmy, calm down! Calm down! Mr. Stewart, please stop! Calm down! Please stop! Mr. Stewart, I'm calling you! Thank you.
What?
I'm not going to ask where you found that.
That's my favorite clip.
That's Drunk Boy.
I was wondering where that clip came from. I was
Drunk. We need to get him on Dark Council too.
I know, man.
Wow, that
dude got a huge channel. Did we ever talk about? Funny. Did we ever bring up the Vader versus Windu who will win? Or do you want to say that for later or what?
I want to say that for Callous.
Callous ain't coming.
No, he's up there handling grown folk business.
Now, but for the next time he was on, that's what y'all said earlier.
Well, I mean, save it.
Well, let's ask people in the chat. Let's participate with the chat for a little bit before we hop to the next subject. People in the chat, if Darth Vader and Mace Windu threw down, who will win that battle? Dmajini, you can chime in. Mark, you started it too, so you chime in too. If Darth Vader and Mace Windu threw down, who would come up on top? Paul.
Darth Vader already won.
He won. He has to win. There's no other way. There's no other way it would happen.
Okay, well, let's just say when he was Anakin, could he beat Mace Windu then?
No.
Okay,
He
that's
did
what I
beat
think
him when
too.
he was Anakin.
No,
actually, he technically didn't. He was, like I said, he had Palpatine. Anakin just caught him on a sneak thing. It wasn't like he went in.
But did he win though?
Mike Taco said, "Ray."
Well, technically, Anakin did win, but you know,
all he did was chop his arms off. That was it.
yeah,
That's not really a win.
Death blow and threw him out the window. I mean, Danny, look, Mace Windu is that dude, but if it was in a head-on fight as Darth Vader, I would put it to especially early Darth Vader when he was so consumed with self-hate, and loathing. He would have probably got the better of Mace in some respects, but then that vapid, it would have been close. It would have been close. It wouldn't be an easy battle for Darth Vader to take out Mace, especially since
Put them both in their prime.
Okay, as Anakin Skywalker. Yeah,
their prime, whatever. If it's Anakin,
I thought
or Vader
was prime.
No,
prime Anakin.
Vader
Well, let's be fair. Let's be 100%. He became Darth Vader when he was dubbed Darth Vader, not just when he got the suit on.
That's
so once
true.
he walked into that temple, when he walked into that temple, he was Darth Vader.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
and he took out masters, apprentices, younglings. He was bad. He was a bad dude back then.
He was
bad.
Right, you're right.
Okay,
Jay.
well,
But I don't think he would have beat Mace though, because Mace, even though people still say Palpatine threw the fight, but he still. I mean, look, he had him on the side though.
Okay, Darth Vader pre-suit or Darth Vader post-suit?
Pre-suit.
Pre-suit. That's the only way he's gonna be contending with Mace.
I think that Palpatine could have went a little bit longer with Mace, but I think that it eventually, because of the novelization, Revenge of the Sith novelization really captured it perfectly. Mace is a super conduit for the dark side with Vapid, so he was all on Palpatine. Didn't even matter to him how it was going to end or whatever. It almost like he was enjoying the actual conflict itself, and that was also that line that Mace always, kind of walked that fine line on, which I thought was brilliant, to be honest with you. But the movies obviously didn't portray it as well as the books. But in my head canon, I knew that Palpatine was like, this is taking too long. And I know that he sensed Anakin was on the way. So that's how come he kind of like, all right, let me just make it seem like that big old bad Mace was on my ass. And see what he doing? They want to take over the galaxy, And he made the old man thing move for him. I mean, Mark, can you back me up on this? I mean, do you think that's how it went?
I think that Mace could have taken him. Actually, I think that what is it? Anakin, had he reached his full potential,
yes,
I think that would have been a different story. But Mace versus Anakin not reaching his full potential as Darth Vader, I don't think it would be as easy as people might think it is.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, I was just saying both in their prime, both in their absolute top form.
But see, I always thought Vader prime. I always thought Vader's prime was the.
Don't worry about all that. Vader. In their top form, head
That's
to
what
head.
I'm saying. I always thought Vader's top form was the suit. Was him in the suit?
No, that just kept him alive.
Remember,
you saw the man get sliced up, bro. There's no way he was in his top form.
You got to understand things about the Force. Vader, to be fair, as strong as he was, his power was cut in half. The more organic you are, the more force you can generate. He was not organic. He was more machine than man. Remember, that's the whole thing. So he was powerful, but he was nowhere near. Had he not been maimed, he would have been vicious. But being that he was maimed, Vader was cut in half, and that's
even cut in half.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even cut in half, he was strong.
But Vader was still strong enough to force choke a motherfucker.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, but that's the point. That's the point I'm trying to say is because even his half was like most people's top. You get what I'm saying? That's how strong Anakin was. Yeah. But he was nowhere in his prime with that suit on. That suit cut him in half, literally.
Besides, did Anakin ever learn discipline though? You know what I mean? Like to me, that would have been his greatest weakness. He was not disciplined, so he could be as powerful as he could possibly be. But if he didn't have the discipline to have focus, to know what he was doing and how to handle that,
that's how Obi-Wan beat him. That's how Obi-Wan beat him.
Be blind rage.
And like Drub Banana just said, he said Vader's prime was never reached. I feel like Vader prime wasn't never reached.
I know that, but I'm just saying if we're gonna have a fair contest,
it's a what if fight. That's what he's saying. It's a what if fight.
If we put them both in their prime, who would win?
But I'm saying in his prime, I don't even know if Anakin ever achieved that level of.
I know that, but what I'm saying is if he achieved it. And then you put Mace in his achieved prime, like who wins the fight?
Yeah, well, I would give it to Anakin in that case. If he was able to,
if you do,
all of that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all I was saying. It's like to try to make it as fair. Because I mean, I could say Anakin could beat Mace Windu when he was a teenager. He's still Mace Windu. You know, like you could just go back and you could go. I think that's the best way to do it, right? Is say, are they both in their prime or no? Yeah, maybe.
I would agree with.
But does Sidious beat them all in his prime?
Sidious? Oh, Sidious was badass. That's a tough thing to say. Yeah,
because what I had on Twitter there. You know, I had, the comment section was going. It made it seem like the dark side is just more powerful. Hello.
Threw that man off. Got him off track.
You threw me off. Get a little distracted.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
Got a little. Look, he can't even finish his words. Now look at him.
All right,
look.
continue.
Look, what did he finish?
He can't.
I tried to powder my face.
Wait a minute, right? No, the question.
No, the answer, sir. Not the question, the answer.
You want the answer or the question?
Wait, exactly. Rewind the tape. Where was I? Yes, it was. I was saying that in the comments section, they were saying, or they were implying that the dark side is just stronger than the light side. You know what I mean? Of the Force. Yeah. So the mere fact that Darth Vader was representing the dark side means that automatically he would be beating Mace. And I never understood that to be the case. No. That the dark side is just stronger.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more aggressive. That's all it is. It's more. The Force is the Force. Remember, that's one of the things I always loved about Darth Sidious, because he was like good and evil just a point of view. That's how you use the Force. The Force really is. The whole concept of light and dark, when you talk about the actual force really doesn't have a light or dark. That's why the Mortis, even though it's that's technically is canon, with the father, the son, and the daughter, those are all just aspects of the Force.
Mm-hmm.
Really, so the Force really is just the Force. So it's just how the person uses it. That's really what it is. That's really.
But that's how the Jedi Order was built. Way back. I mean, unfortunately, now Disney gonna create their own way back, but whatever. I mean, But before you.
Whoa, come on, bro. Listen, did we say not to spoil anything, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
I'm seeing that tomorrow.
Yeah,
I thought people already knew.
That image been around for a while.
I'm sorry.
I've been avoiding Spider-Man like crazy, man.
Yeah, people are getting upset if people want to start spoiling stuff. Just keep it to yourself, man. I mean, I'm gonna see it eventually, but
I'm seeing it tomorrow. I'm gonna see I'm seeing it tomorrow because people like Fatal. Because of people like Fatal, I have to see it tomorrow.
You know what this man is about to do. Everybody knows what this man is about to do. Stay away from social media tomorrow.
Yeah, Fatal was gonna. They be like, Fatal, don't press the button. Fatal gonna press the button. He gonna press the button.
And you know what kills me? You know what kills me is he thinks he's gonna be like subtle about it. You know, he thinks he's gonna say something without saying something, but he's gonna give it all away.
Yeah,
that's what the risk is.
Look,
no, say nothing.
We love you, brother, but we know you.
Fader, you can't say nothing, man. You can't do it.
Radio silence.
Yeah.
Radio silence.
Well, are you guys going to? Can I ask this question? Are you guys going to watch it, and do you think it's going to rank well with the other Spider-Man movie out there?
Well, I can't answer that question. Let me watch it for myself, and then I'll make my accurate assessment. We're all going to be making our videos throughout the weekend behind this, so just be easy on it. It ain't going nowhere, you know. I know that.
Fellas, y'all dropping a review?
Y'all
dropping review videos?
I may do a quick review. But yeah, as we leave our Star Wars, how should we say, how Star Wars land back where it belongs, in the freaking gutter where it really needs to be. The president is celebrating The Last Jedi. I know. What? I pronounced it. What? Yeah, I'm celebrating The Last Jedi. I know. Crazy as it sounds. But I kind of figured, since it is the 4th anniversary of The Last Jedi being released on this day, that I had the unfortunate pleasure of going to the movies to see it. And I walked out of there like, what the fuck did I just watch? Sad faces, everybody, but it is what it is. But the great thing that came out of it, all of us, and I mean all of us, came together as one group to smash the narrative. And so I'm going to celebrate this anniversary with something like this. Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. 4 years ago, this very night, the worst Star Wars movie that was beautifully made was released to the public. But take heart, pilgrims, because we all learned a valuable lesson that night. And I tell you one thing, going forward, we ain't gonna fall for the okie doke ever again. So let's do it. Happy anniversary to all that's involved. Happy anniversary to all that was robbed. Robbed of the things that make Star Wars great. Robbed of the things that we can relate. The Last Jedi sucked so hard out the gate. Now years later we're in the same state of disbelief on how this came to pass. On how Rian Johnson made this piece of trash. You know when you came out the movie you was mad. You looked all around, saw faces looking sad. You know you ain't going out like that. You got on YouTube ready to state the facts. You jumped on Twitter and you rallied the truth. Not to be afraid, cause we're spreading the truth. We paid good money to see our hero shine. What we got on this day was a damn crime. We got Leia flying, Luke squeezing tits, Porgs running wild, hugs to the bottom pitch, and emo Kylo still have the fits. Mary Sue Gray is still the super chick, and all the people that's involved in this mess only made this movie to get a fucking check. They damn sure didn't do it out of respect of George Lucas, cause you know he's the best. 3 years gone by, the shit still hurts. Made Solo pay though, that's what it worth. Boycott is real, here to do the work. Watch what you say or your ass will get hurt. You don't believe me? Ask your girl Kathleen and all them other soy boys chilling on the scene. I know Chuck Wendig keeps his nose clean, getting fined for acting like a drama queen. All of that was brought to you by the home team, with Abu Na chilling in a limousine. Smile to myself for the things that I seen, while your bitch ass pray to God is a dream. It's a nightmare when you woke up today. This fandom, baby, will never go away. The boycott crew, you know we here to stay, cause this shit you pull, yeah, your ass gon' pay. You know what it do when we step in the house. You just know your role and just shut your mouth. Abracadabra, alakazam. The president is back in the jam. Here we go. Oh, salute, soldier. We're in the war. You know, but still, Yo, Ryan, your ass better head to the bar. Stay out of sight and let the superstar break it down for the fraud that you are. Mislead the fans with the things you involve. You called us dweebs, your man baby tweets. Your stupid ass sycophants running through the streets, hugging on your balls and kissing your feet, trying to get at us, but them no worry we. You said that we broke down, Luke was great, consistent with the OT, that's his fate. You must be bugging on that bullshit, cousin, thinking that he is when we know that he wasn't. 30-year gap was never explained. How Luke Skywalker became so lame. Not to mention Leia Popkins in the sky. Why in the depths of space that she could fly? Holdo disrespecting Poe's crew, not even telling them of the things that she knew. Half-man Snow got his ass played out. Rose Tico's tongue all up in Finn's mouth. That girl Phasma, lame as it gets, died in the fire, she got no respect. And you trying to tell me that this movie was great? Fuck out of here, you gonna stay with the hate. You say I'm a hater, yeah damn right I am. I hate everything that disrespects fans. Only one of stories that we can understand. You're the type of dude that gets the back of my hand. Protect the neck like the Wu-Tang Clan. Listen to the words of the Star Wars fan, breaking it down the best way that I can. Should've stuck to the George Lucas plan. Man, that was solid on every level, man. Connecting the dots on the level that's grand. From episode 1 all the way to 6, his continuation was a great fit. But you don't understand, cause you a straight bitch. Anytime, anywhere, I'm here to flip the script. Let's go. Oh. That's right, soldier. Tin hook. Happy anniversary, everybody. Happy anniversary. We all got screwed in the end. God almighty. This is the worst day of our lives. But you know what? The bright side is I get to see all your beautiful faces week in and week out on the Dark Council, on other shows, on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram. Man, you guys are the best, and y'all guys keep me going, and I know I speak for the Dark Council. You keep us all going. So thanks, Ryan Johnson, for putting this together. Bastard.
You know that old saying by people, when something bad happens, something good comes out of it. And I've met a lot of good people who have united under the banner of Freak the Last Jedi.
Yeah.
But we supposed to get off pause. We're going to get off Star Wars for a little bit, and we're going to start talking about Marvel now. Most of these topics actually came from a Dark Council member named The Gospel. And you posted this up, bro, and it caught my interest. And I want you to speak on it a little bit. Let me pull this up because you was the first person that I ever heard say this. You was the first person. Everybody else was saying respect it. You was on the other side saying, no, y'all need to change. So let me pull this up.
Okie doke. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let me pull this up and you speak on it, sir. This right here, this is your post. Recasting was always the right thing to do. Figure it out now or later, but I have no doubt legacy matters. The black male image matters, and it's bigger than one man. Black Panther fans suggest recasting Chadwick amid what's her name?
Letitia
rumors. Now, what is up with her? Because it's back and forth that I keep seeing in the news with her. Is she out?
She is. Well, she got injured. That's one thing I heard. Then the other thing I'm hearing, the other thing that's surrounding her is that she is anti-jab juice.
If she out, wouldn't that hurt the next Black Panther? Because
the
mantle goes to her.
That's the sister, Shuri.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They built her up in Infinity War, and especially Infinity War, in terms of her smarts and her her infinity for the technology that Wakanda has, and how it would play into future movies going forward. Especially when they brought him back in Endgame. I mean, it made sense, and they was going to make another movie. She was going to obviously have a bigger role, but we didn't expect Chadwick to pass on, so now everything just fell on her. And they kind of figured, well, we got the woke diversity crowd going. Let's keep that going and put Letitia in the Black Panther role, so to speak. but because of the anti-vax, thoughts and beliefs, that she feel like, listen, this thing, is not safe as people like to keep making it out to be. And she was right, because this shit wasn't FDA approved until recently, and all this time before. Just
FDA approved don't mean nothing though.
uh,
FDA approved don't mean anything.
yeah, but the fact is that it would have went a lot smoother had the FDA approves on anything before the public gets it. They made
That
it
is
seem
true.
they made this thing seem like when Biden took office, he said, "Let's take the vaccine. When I get inaugurated, we'll have the vaccine here, and we'll just take it." And blah 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 blah. No mention of how this thing was tested, or this, that, whatever. Or the FDA was saying, "Yeah, we finally approved it. We know it's good money," and nothing.
Now we got to be careful. We got to be careful because they throw around this whole misinfo thing a lot, and it's not fair. It's not fair. We got to be careful.
Real quick, just I feel like such a douchebag, but I'm like 2 weeks late. But happy birthday, posthumous birthday, because Chadwick was born on the same. We born on the same day. Yeah, he was born on the same day. He would have been 45 the same day I turned 45. So, posthumous, happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, Chadwick. I mean, that he made the role his own, and we did have conversations behind this, and I said it would be hard to try to see another person's face being Black Panther other than Chadwick, But I would say that would be the only thing that would be jarring, because he had such an impact.
We'll get over it though. I mean, they got over Rhodey.
Well,
I still haven't gotten over that.
Yeah, Rhodey was different.
I know about you, Raina.
Yes, we do.
But when Mark really put it to the test, put it to the forefront, that despite how much we love that brother and what he did to the role and everything that he did outside of the role, knowing that he was, having his issues, it just put a different spin on the man with the hero. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to separate, especially in light of what we know. But just like Mark said, we need that male hero out there in the public that's not wearing lampshades and dresses and all of this other nonsense, walking around here showing young black men, young black kids, what to look up to,
See, now when you put it like that, you said despite, but this is actually because we love him so much. Because we love him so much, we want to further what he was trying to accomplish.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And here to hear his brother tell it, that's what he would have wanted as well. You can't love somebody and then say, we're going to let everything that you sacrificed for it and everything that you built die along with you.
Yeah.
Where's the honor in that? If you love him, if you respect him, then you pick up that flag, man, and you keep going forward with what he was trying to build. I was saying in the video, Dawn, check out the video. I saw what you wrote there. But, I was saying in the video, it's like, you can't do this. You can't allow yourself to go for the okie doke like what we've been doing. I had somebody trying to make fun of the fact that Black Panther is not on the same level as Superman, as Batman, and this is the reason why you can replace Superman and Batman and all that stuff. But what I'm saying is, let's get him to the point where he can be that. Let him grow.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. He's just starting.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Mark, because that's a very good point. That what you said there is actually the case for not just Black Panther, but all of the black heroes is out there. Because if they actually really wanted to really, like they say, give black people more voices and all that stuff, you would put the time into those characters and not try to substitute them for white characters. You would give them the shine that they need. And look, by the way, again, I mention this all the time. Buffy the Vampire Slayer started out as a cheesy movie. It took a couple of tries for them to get it right. So if you put out a new character that just happens to be black and it doesn't work, try it again. Keep trying it. Try original characters. I mean, granted,
or just minimize your mistakes and do the research properly, so that when you putting that character out there, it has many facets of images that you could project, but you got to make them all positive. You can make them your own, but do not, especially as we live in this country, Don't play the okie doke because our people will smell a fraud. But I want to say other things, but I'm gonna keep it neutral. Don't do anything that's gonna disgrace, what comes before. You understand? Because we got long memories and our history is deep. So you making a
But
character.
do we value our history is my question. Do we value our own contribution to what all of this is? I mean, using this mentality that we have now, Barack Obama should have been our first and last black president because everyone just adored Barack Obama as the black president. Now they can never be another black president. He embodied the black presidency. He perfected it.
Yeah.
He was beautiful. Now just leave it alone.
Yeah, that's
No, we keep going.
Yeah.
We make history. We look back too much. You know what I'm saying? Chadwick Boseman made history. His time is done. That wasn't my call. It wasn't your call. It was the Lord's call. Right. Now, what do we do going forward? Yeah. Do we keep looking back? No, we don't want to go forward without Chadwick. No. Or does somebody pick it up? Do we say that we have enough talent out here as actors, as writers, as screenplay people, to produce something like this? Of course we do. But we don't believe in ourselves enough to do that? It's over?
Well,
that's a black king, man.
I don't believe
that. Mark, I think Chadwick is still working in the spiritual, though, because they can't get this Black Panther 2 right. They can't get it right. All this drama that's going on, I think eventually they're going to have to bow down and recast. They're going to have to recast, man.
They're going to have to, because what is, what this whole MCU component, I keep telling you guys this, because this is what they're pushing, which is why they're pushing Shuri so hard. Now all the problems that you have going on, now that movie has been indefinitely shelved. Black Panther 2, indefinitely shelved. And they need to just move off of this whole making Shuri the next Black Panther, which might be hard. Let's put it this way. It's on the shelf right now because they don't know when they're going to start it back up again.
They don't know what to do.
They don't know what they're doing. They just should.
So they're still basing their hope on Letitia.
It was stupid,
right,
to begin with. It was a dumb concept to begin with. Like I said before, Wakanda forever. I made the point in my video. If something had happened, say like Christopher Reeve when he passed away, it's like, are you going to go forward with Metropolis forever? And everyone's going to be happy with that. No more Superman. It's going to be Metropolis forever. No more Batman. Gotham City forever. It's the same thing. But nobody would accept that. But this is Wakanda
they want to
forever.
do this because with Wakanda forever, that's how they're going to introduce Ironheart. You know who that is, right?
Oh, that's right. Black Tony Stark.
Which, by the way, she has nothing to do with Black Panther. You notice what they're doing, right?
Yeah, I know.
See how they're trying. Oh, she's a black character. She must be with all the black people. The istophobia that these people do is ridiculous. It's like they're being istophobes. And they don't even know that they're doing it. Or they might know what they're doing it. It's just like, it's ridiculous. That's the stupid thing. By the way, I'm not even going to get started on that. Let me just stop.
Patrick T, thank you so much. Patrick T, you actually did something spectacular because I'm actually fit to talk about this subject right here. But let me blow you up real quick because you look like a new person. Thank you for coming to the Dark Council.
Should have vaporized the entire planet, but I don't.
How cool would a change of heart Killmonger be as Black Panther? Well, let's pull this up right here. Thanks to the producer of the show. This is what it says. It says Michael B. Jordan says Killmonger wasn't a villain. He cared about his people just as much as T'Challa. He just had a different way of going about it, getting it done. Fellas, thoughts about this? This is Michael B. quote right here.
I'll put it to you like this. Every villain do not think of himself as the villain. He's
good and evil is a point of view, my friend.
It's a point of view, and I think Michael B. Jordan just played off on that. I think, I mean, he's not trying to take it seriously. He knew he was a bad guy. He was fighting Chadwick. But in terms of his thinking, a lot of it, certain people could feel about that. It just plays on. That's one of the reasons why I dug it so well, because it touches on certain real aspects of thoughts and feelings of us in our own community, and how we viewed ourselves and others throughout the lenses of time, and just the fact that he went that route, even though Chadwick and he was on the other side, it always seemed like it was a clash of ideologies, and at the same time, you couldn't, totally hate, what Killmonger was doing. You just hated the fact that he had to go on the extreme route to make his point, and whether he would have been wrong or right, we would never know, because, like I said, Chadwick stopped him. But I know that the What If series kind of explored his Omega option even further. But what happened in the end of that? Something came through that will eventually derail his ultimate plan. So no matter how good seeming that your ideology is, if it goes against the grain where it hurts more people than it helps, then you're doomed to fail.
Can I just point out that the man's name is Killmonger? He was a villain. All right. Not only that, but am I wrong, or did every dot on his body represent a kill?
You're not wrong. That's what it was.
Isn't that what he said? Yeah. The man was a deranged maniac, and I don't like when they try to twist up things like that. You know what I mean? When you're talking about a story between good and evil, you got to own evil if that's what you are. Mm-hmm. So Michael B. Jordan is kind of full of it when it comes to that. It was not just a difference of ideology. That man was killing people and then actually scarring himself to remember the kills. He went to destroy the legacy of Wakanda. He was slapping people around, elders. That's a villain, man.
And didn't he sacrifice his girlfriend? He sacrificed his girlfriend too.
Shot his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That man had to be put down.
He shot his girl.
How you gonna shoot?
So I don't understand when people say
that's not cool.
He needs to be the new Black Panther. He needs to be the new
Black.
How? How will he be the new Black Panther?
Like I said,
First off, he died.
That's number one.
That's the one thing too. They should have never killed him off. Killmonger is not dead in the comics anyway.
How do you make somebody the new Black Panther if he didn't want no connection to it? He wanted just Wakanda to be his base of operations to do what he felt that he needed to do for our people. But like I said, that was his whole ideology. But Mark's right. You're a villain. You kill people. You killed your girlfriend. Like I said, you go on scorched earth to try to prove your point. But as it stood, you was foiled by Black Panther. You died. Then in the What If series, they gave it the spin that you actually succeeded in everything that you wanted to do in Black Panther, but didn't. And then look what happened at the very end, the very seeds that was going to pretty much derail your mission or your master plan was put into effect. And that was
in the What If, his whole plan got stuck into an alternate universe with Doctor Strange watching him. That's it. That's what happened. That's what happens to the villain. You get put in prison for indefinite time.
Shit, that Doctor Strange episode was the best.
It was definitely one of the best.
He had no other episode that would touch that Doctor Strange. I can watch that again and again and learn something new about.
Speaking of Doctor Strange, I know we were talking about something else. Is it true they're killing him off in the comics when they right about the time they're about to put out his movie? Smart move, Marvel. Smart move.
I heard a rumor about that. Did you see the cover for the new Sorcerer Supreme?
No, I didn't see that. I know they threw around that Captain Ball is supposed to be Sorcerer Supreme, but
it's a woman.
I know it's
a woman.
Yeah, I know it's a woman.
I'm not happy.
Oh God Almighty!
Marvel was so ridiculous. Y'all wait until you about to boost up like. He's kicking off on No Way Home, and then you got Multiverse of Madness, and then you kill him off in the comics. That's just as smart as when the MCU just blew up, and you're gonna make everybody the MCU. I mean, not the MCU. You're gonna make the all new, all different Marvel comics right when the MCU just pops off. That's real smart marketing, Marvel. Real smart.
Do you want to know why? Because the people that love comic books and writing and doing the art and stuff, they're not in the industry no more. That just like with Star Wars, the people that's doing Star Wars now is not the people who love it. We're in a totally different time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
We got 19K Fox the brother. We got 19K
What's
Fox
up,
the brother.
Fox?
He said
What up, Fox?
with the 999. He said, I'm just driving through Chicago. He was supposed to be on the show too. I'm just driving through Chicago listening to my brothers on the Dark Council.
We love you,
Thank you so much,
19K
sir.
Fox.
We love you, bro. Here you go.
I feel as though is that if they're going to go down this well, they're gonna go down this well until it's completely dry. It doesn't even mean nothing to me. It doesn't mean nothing to me that a woman is in charge when they put stuff out there. I would not watch it. Because it's just pretty much the same thing over and over again.
Abu, what I'm about to show you next is going to blow your mind, but I want you guys to wait because we got to pay some more bills on a Dark Council show. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss this. This is coming from the producer herself. Stick around. We got to pay some bills. Check it out.
Yo, I put some food in my refrigerator last night after my mom's cooked dinner. I come home today expecting my food to be there, and it's not there. I asked everybody in my house where the food was at, and nobody knows where it's at. And now I'm mad!
And you feel like you falling, feel like you falling.
Stop screaming in my house!
All right, whose mom was like that for real? Who mom wore the little hair thing and robe around the house? Whose mom did that for real? Really?
Mine. Yeah.
Seriously.
My mom did it every now and then, but it wasn't all the time.
Peep it. Now, when you see a black mom with that, don't mess with her, man, because she's going to be pissed off. Just leave her alone.
Why she going to be mad?
I don't know. It's something about them little moo-moos and them gals that they be just be pissed.
I don't know. My mom didn't do that.
Drunk,
she just had a belt.
Drunk, you ever come up on a black woman that got one of them on? Steer clear,
just walk
bro.
away. All right, I'll just walk away.
Just leave it alone, bro. Like when that dude doing them skits, that's real. You can't do nothing in a black parent house just like that. You breathe wrong and you getting your ass beat.
How I know that's like you just reliving your childhood in those videos. You did the same thing. How come ain't no food in my kitchen? And mom come in.
Nah, man. My mom was Claire Huxtable, so she was never that. Never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You never saw her out of character. God bless her. Love you, Ma.
Speaking of black moms and beautiful black people, check out this right here. This is from the producer herself. This blew my mind, and it made me think: is they paying homage or they're making fun? Here you go. Check this out right here. You guys tell me what you think about this.
Nice graphics.
I don't see anything yet.
I know it's moving slow. I don't know
Impressive
why.
skyline.
All right, I should see it.
Oh yeah, I talked about this in my show.
That?
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, I saw this. So that is the
well,
new.
let's read the title real quick.
This is the new Belle in a theater play, and according to Jane, she's like in theater it really doesn't matter. But I think I beg to differ. I say Tiana exists. Why is she Belle? Princess and the Frog exists. Why she got to be Belle? That's my thing. That's the point I'm trying to say. When you actually have characters that exist, but you're going to have to change it for what reason? What was the reason that you're changing it for? Why?
Wow.
That's crazy.
I just want to know what is the reason. What was this for? What is this for?
Because Belle is more of a let's be 100%. Belle is a more well-known name than Tiana, so of course you're going to attach her to that character. That's why. That's this whole thing.
But it's even more than that. They're playing with images right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're taking the stereotypical Hollywood beauty image and you're contrasting it with I'm sorry, but something on the total opposite end, and you're putting black skin on it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of I don't like what they're doing with this, man.
No, me neither. It's jarring. It's jarring.
I don't like
one.
that either.
And it's just putting. It almost makes you feel uncomfortable that because you putting the thing that's the classic thing on one side, but you're trying to. And I understand probably why they're doing it, because they want to make sure that everybody is included on every level, whether it's physical or mental or this, that, whatever. They're trying to.
Should have been Tiana.
Well, let me say this. Who says everyone has to be inclusive that way? See, I look at this, and to me, it's just insulting. It's a stereotype of insulting. Belle is fine just the way she is. If you want to do a reimagining, okay, that's fine. Just don't call it Belle. They're trying to pass us off as Belle from Beauty and the Beast. It's not the same thing.
And the dress don't even look good on her.
And it's not even the same dress.
That too. Whew.
Like they want to dare people. They want to dare people to be the first person to say she looks fucked up, right? And she does, right? That's what it is. We dare you. We dare you to say it.
Lightsaber is out. Synthetic red saber for the win.
I knew Scorched Earth Mark was going to come out tonight. I knew it was coming. I was just waiting for it.
Yeah, like that's the best that we can represent. Like I don't like that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's condescending as hell to black people because of course we're gonna defend it. Well, why can't it be? Why can't it be? Because
I just said why it can't be. I just said why it can't be. You got Tiana. She should have been that if you're gonna do that. Princess and the Frog. Boom. There's your black Disney princess. Like when I did my video, I said I'm gonna put the obvious to the side, but I want to say why she has to be Belle when she could have been Tiana. Which again, that's my biggest point when we talk about Miles Morales, when we talk about Black Superman, when we talk about any character that they're changing to make the black character a white character black. You already have black characters. Why don't you build on them? You know why? Because they don't have faith in black characters. That is the real istophobia of Hollywood. They don't have faith in black characters.
Well, they don't have the faith and they don't have the talent to actually write. It takes time and talent to sit down and actually write a coherent character.
Which brings me to the point. Mark introduced me to one of the greatest movies I've seen in about 5 years.
Speak on it, Trump.
Which is?
Speak on it.
Let me pull it up.
So want to talk about the Western?
Everyone should watch this film.
Is that The Harder They Fall? Because I'm only through half of it.
The Harder They Fall. I love that film from start to finish.
Me too.
I love the actors. I love the action. I love the music they threw in. I loved how it was different. I love the characters, especially the cocky ones, man. The quick draw. Oh my gosh, they were so good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like
they even got old boy from London.
It wasn't.
That was the best thing about it.
It wasn't like, hey, look at us, we're black actors. It was like none of that. It was just a good movie with good actors.
Yeah.
I don't even like.
They even got Loki on there.
They
got my boy from Loki on there, Jonathan Majors.
That's how it should be. You're right, Dmajini. It was a good movie with good actors, man. I loved it.
And Lakeith Stanfield was amazing.
And the best thing about that movie is the immersion aspect on it.
Go back up. See, click on that picture right there. Yeah, that one. That scene was freaking unbelievable. Oh my god!
For the people who haven't seen it.
Not gonna spoil it, but when you get to that point of the movie, you're just like, oh, the quick, the guy in the hat next to the guy in the prison guard.
Cherokee Bill.
Yeah,
was so good.
Yes, he was.
He was just so
Great.
cocky in the way he talked to people. Listen, one of the heroes.
Before
It was one of the
John
heroes. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. One of the heroes was like, "I want to challenge you," and he's like, 3. Oh my god!
Easy. Yeah, you got
know
easy
what?
there, cowboy.
And the back, it was so good because I didn't see it coming. It was just like, what? What happened? It was so good.
Yeah.
See, what gets me is when you read the reviews for this, they always preface it by saying the Black Western. You know, just see it as it's a Western. It's a good, solid story.
Right.
That everyone who's a fan of the genre needs to see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
let's
off
watch
a little bit.
I don't know if I
that
can.
part.
I don't have Netflix, Chris. So I'm so sorry, Lorena. I didn't mean to cut you. I was answering something in the chat. Go ahead, Lorena.
Okay, I was gonna say, speaking to Mark's point, because one of the things that pissed me off was where people were saying, "Well, oh, this is a Black Western, and there's Black cowboys in it." I'm like, obviously, you do not know your history, because in the West, 40% of cowboys were Black.
They were.
Okay,
And this is from a black man in Texas.
And
You
even
right.
in Spanish Florida, they had black men called vaqueros, whose their specialty was with cattle ranching and horsemen and cowboys. That's all in our history, all in our history. And that's why this movie's so authentic.
Yeah, before I continue, it's not a children's movie.
No.
So, and you know what, Lorena? I'm glad you said that because I want to piggyback off of what you just said. And that to circle back to everything I was saying before, that is the main reason why I have a problem when you substitute black characters for white characters, because black people's history didn't start and stop with slavery. We have history. Why don't y'all dig into our history and make something worthwhile, right? Do that. Listen, it took decades for Superman to become iconic. It took decades for Spider-Man to become iconic. What they're looking for is this quick. I want Black Superman so he can be as iconic as that. No, look, you're gonna take some time, and like to parrot what Ripper says, don't just support stuff just to support it. If it's good, support it. So this is why if you want black entertainment, black artists, black heroes, support those who are putting it out there, and not just putting it out there, putting out good stuff, and then for our kids and our grandkids going forward, they will have an iconic, something like a Superman. It doesn't have to be Superman, but you know what I'm saying. It'd be something that iconic going forward. Just do some research and actually build off of black people if you want to do that. That's all you have to do. That's all. That's all I ask.
I always, and I'm gonna be a second, so forgive me. I always wondered why there has never been a movie of the Haitian uprising against the French, because the history is so deep. The Haitian slave uprising against the French. Napoleon had to pull back, and he needed money. He went to America. That's where you get the Louisiana Purchase. That's why he sold it so cheap, because he was trying to get money, because Haiti was the central point to market stuff from America around. It was like the island of Hispaniola, and the history there is so good, and it connects like almost the whole world. And then they put, they tried to establish their own government and things like that, but still, like that's one of the greatest uprising independent stories in the history of the world. They were like the first and only, slaves who come and take over a nation and create their own nation. Has there been of course, there's all kinds of problems with that country now, but all I'm saying is, like, if you understand like this amazing history, that movie, is there a movie? Is that what you just pulled up?
It's pretty cold. It's a documentary /
I never even heard of it.
Check it out. It's cold.
1804.
Check it out.
1804.
Okay.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
The hidden history of Haiti.
Yeah.
Y'all checked it out. It's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon?
Is it really?
I'm checking that out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is it everything that I'm talking about? Like the uprising and all that stuff?
Yes, and they did it dope. Check it out.
Okay.
I'm
So
going
they
to have
did.
to check
Why
that.
y'all check that out?
See, that's what I'm talking about. These are
I'm gonna have
movies
to-
out there that we don't know about because we're all talking about Star Wars all the time. I think it's time that we find these hidden gems that are good entertainment and get it out there for people to watch, because that begins to show people like, hey, all of a sudden all these people are watching this movie. Why? Well, because we tired of all the bull crap that's out there.
Yeah.
You know.
And that was independently made too, and they did a dope job doing it.
See, Fatal, I'm going to have to check that. I'm going
Look
to have
at
to
Sha-
check
look
that
at
out.
Shadwell. Sorry, Lorraine. I guess I can't hear you. It's my headset. I'm
Or is
sorry.
it-
It's
or
not.
is
It's
it me? No, I was just
No,
going
no,
to
it's
say,
me.
Fatal, I'm glad you brought that up, because if it wasn't for the Haitian Revolution, a good percentage of my family would not have been in this country.
Wow.
And you
Look at
wouldn't even
Shield
have
Wall-
Texas. You
Look
wouldn't
at
even have
Shield
all
Wall of
that.
Dragons comment. Can you highlight that?
Dwayne
Again, I
Sons?
apologize, Lorraine. I don't. It's maybe I'm on a delay on your. I think it's my headset. Sorry.
I can't blow it up because I'm gonna lose this super chat right here. He
Oh,
hanging
just blow
around
it
for
up
a
after
long
the
time,
super
and I
chat
got-
then.
Oh, you get it.
Okay, let me blow the super chat. Dwayne, you look like you knew, sir. Thank you so much for coming through. This is how I feel sometimes when I get out of bed in the morning.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough.
Dwayneson came late. Just wanted to say Talofa, and that I appreciate everybody's perspectives. Great show. Much Alufa. Where you from, bro? What is that? What language is that? What do Talofa mean? Where is that from?
I don't know.
That sounds like something that'll taste good in the morning. Can I have a Talofa?
Samoan. He said Samoan.
Samoan. Okay.
Oh snap! Shout out to my Samoans. I always told myself if I was to get in a fight with somebody, I'm gonna pick some Samoans to help me fight. Because them is the toughest people known to man. Them some tough people, man.
Talofa.
Thank you so
equals
much,
love.
Samoa.
Okay, now I learned something.
Stay on
Talofa.
topic.
Yep.
Okay, now
Yeah,
we're going
you
to
highlight that other
Shield Wall of
message?
Dragons.
Yeah, I saw an art exhibit in Lubbock. Did I say that?
That's
Lubbock,
Lubbock,
Texas.
Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock, Texas. Forgive me. Of the Haitian uprising, they had their own generals and leadership, and they were very competent. I know. In between the interworkings, this is a crazy thing. I lived there, so I learned all. It was a beautiful thing to learn about this culture. While they were under the French, they did not. They were from different tribes and everything, so they didn't have a language to communicate. So they created their own language of Creole, which is a pull from Spanish, French, any, and they put it all together so they could communicate and put people in charge of generals to create the. It's incredible, and how they all came together and to say we've had enough, you know. And it's like it's such an incredible story. At least from what, like, being there and going to the museums, and it's just like, you know, to see the history there. Like, they created their own language, they created their own network, they created everything because they wanted freedom. And they did that with no weapons. They did that with nothing. They did that like with going through some of the most brutal. We all know the stories. We all know the stories of how they treated people. And yet they overcame that and fought back one of the most powerful at the time countries and made them go bankrupt and created America at the same time. It's incredible. Like, why do we do not? How come we do not teach this? I have no idea.
Because we're too busy teaching the doctrine of victimhood. That's the reason why.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay?
Whoa.
There are too many people who are heavily invested, and I mean financially, in being victims. A culture of victimhood. I feel no kind of way about saying this because I get cussed out in my comment section all the time for implying that we are more powerful, we're more creative than people give us credit for. The minute you start saying something like that, people who are not subscribed to me all of a sudden come in insulting me. Well, that's the reason why the majority of your audience is white. No, the majority of my audience is white because people like you only come in here when it's time to dump on what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about The Last Jedi. I was making videos before The Last Jedi where I was talking about these things. All people wanted to do was come in and argue about it. You know, it's like, let's start talking about these stories. It's like if you have a show like The Harder They Fall out here, it is not successful. It's because we're not supporting it. The Dark Council should be getting thousands of views in the live stream right now. But you think that they're out there passing the word on, saying that there are some black, people who are in the fandom who are talking about the things that we all love? Mm-hmm. Where's the support?
Facts.
Why don't we support each other?
Exactly.
Because we're too busy being victims. We start growing when we stop being victims, when we start seeing the money that we do have to support each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until we do that, man, we ain't saying nothing.
Well, I know I love supporting my brothers here, so I ain't got no problem with that.
Same here.
That's why I always say, and this is one of the things I will continue to say till forever, is that, listen, are we out of the woods? No. But are we as bad as things were back in the early 1900s? Also no. Can we please stop acting like we're back in the early 1900s? That's all I ask. Like we have some growing to do. We do, but look, let's be fair. We've taken some serious strides. Let's keep running at this point. You know what I'm saying?
D, this is to answer your question why they killing off Doctor Strange. Can you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I said it was Captain Marvel. It's Captain Marvel.
Oh, I thought that was just a female Doctor Strange.
That's Captain Marvel. Look
All
at
right,
the sash.
Before we go back to stuff that we hate, don't you think? All right, we all got homework. I think we should all watch that movie on Amazon that Fatal put out. So when we come back as a Dark Council, we could give a review on stuff we like. Maybe we should even do a review on The Harder They Fall, and we could start bringing the people stuff that they can enjoy and support. And then we can talk about the bull crap, because we've talked, to be honest, man, I'm like, Star Wars, I'll probably talk about it on my channel, but I'd rather be excited about something for once. We can
I've been watching anime.
What do you guys think? I just threw that out there a lot while we live, but I'm just saying that.
Well, let's do it.
If we going,
you excited me, Fatal. I'm probably gonna watch that movie tonight. Just because
it's cold, man. It's cold.
How come you bringing that up now?
Well,
because we ain't never talked about it.
Yeah,
I talk about Haiti all the time.
I'm gonna check it out tomorrow myself. So
I'll have to watch it.
That's the very least.
That's going to be interesting to watch, considering what I know about my family.
But I want to talk more about The Harder They Fall when we come back next year. So
and don't nobody worry, we're still going to talk about all of the latest pop culture stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Because we don't want to go into
irrelevant. We got to talk about it.
But if we go in for something like 2.5 hours, sure, we can touch on these things. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And if the Dark Council doesn't do it, then nobody else is going to do it. We are important in that way, And I just want everyone, each one of us, I want all of us to know that. I was saying that in my latest video. It's like we are important. If we don't do these things, nobody else is going to do it. If we don't value these things, no one else is going to value it. I was saying that in the context of Black Panther, of course, because that's a black king. So people were in my comment section wondering, well, how come you don't hear geeks and gamers talking about it? Dude, I'm talking about it, all right?
Yeah.
Don't ask me about what anybody else is doing. I'm doing it, talking about it. Obviously, it means something to me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So there it is. If we don't do it, nobody else will.
That's right.
I didn't even want to see that, Fatal. That's too much.
Yeah,
listen, I gotta tell you something real quick. I gotta say something real quick, and then we'll be done. There's a bunch of people going on live streams spoiling Spider-Man. They went into my Twitch stream. They were on Geeks and Gamers stream yesterday. They were on other streams. They were just showing up and just dumping spoilers. So mods
mods
watch that listing, because I don't want to see spoilers either. I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
Well, actually, it's time.
I'm gonna see it first thing I can tomorrow. By the way, I was checking my theater. Them things is packed, bro.
Yeah,
it's packed.
I love you guys, man, and I know we will not have another show till next year. So I hope you guys.
And that's what I meant, everybody.
I hope you guys have the best Christmas, family time, whatever y'all celebrate. I really do. My heart is with y'all.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
We
I love you guys and lady.
Happy holidays.
Because everybody, I'm telling you, people actually been hitting me a DM. I'm talking about this the last one. I'm sorry, guys. This is the last one of the year. Dark Council will be back January something
Y'all
of
fell for
2022.
that?
I promise.
It's January 5th. January 5th will
Some
be the
people
next
fell
Wednesday.
for it.
Is it the
Some
5th
people
or the
fell for
3rd?
I think it's the 5th. It's the 5th.
It's going to be on my channel. So,
Yep.
Party time.
But
keep in mind, guys, 2021 was a really, really crazy year.
Yes,
And it went by fast.
You telling me?
Yes. Yeah. And everyone, listen, we got to remember to live. We have to remember to laugh and to love and to do all of these things. Everybody is so afraid, or some people, we're being pushed into this place where we're all so afraid to live. But
I'm not.
These days are getting past us, man. It's like we're so worried about this and that and everything, but we're losing our lives here. These days add up that we never get back. So we have to make that time, man, and we have to be grateful for the year that we've had. If the Dark Council played a role in making you happy or having you laugh and stuff, that's our pleasure, that's our honor.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to keep doing that into the next year.
See that fatal.
John, how many stars it got on Amazon?
You
You see how many
You
stars
got
it
to
got
back
on
up
Amazon?
away a little bit. You too
Yeah,
unfocused.
Full 5. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, people.
Sorry, Lorena. Now, Lorena was saying something. Lorena, go ahead.
No, you were just. I was trying to picture what it was because you had the screen up there a little too close, so I couldn't see the
Okay,
name of the documentary.
Everybody in the chat, I want to tell everybody in the chat before Abu get busy on the rhymes.
Wait, hold on
we
real
love
quick.
you
Before
all.
Abu
We thank y'all
goes,
so much.
I got to give y'all something for the last part of the year too. So let's just be.
I'm like drunk. How can this man?
He always interrupts everyone. I don't know, man. He just
Real
interrupts
quick.
Yeah, he just
I'm
before
just
that,
showing love
he
to
got
the
something to
chat.
say. He
Yeah,
gonna talk
right,
about
quick.
pretzels. Watch. We
Before I
love
was
D, man.
rudely interrupted by somebody on the panel. Chat, I want to tell you that we love
Says the
you.
guy who
We
always rudely
appreciate
interrupts
you.
people.
Thank you, thank you so much for supporting the Dark Council channel. We really appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank y'all for supporting us. Abu, what you got for
Wait,
us? Oh,
one more
D, what you got for us?
thing. Fatal. You maybe because of the lighting, you can't see what's up on the wall behind me back there. You can't really see it because.
So you lied to me today? Did you lie to me?
No, it just came today, bro. It just came today.
Hold on, let me blow
I
you
got
up.
Ninja Blast, y'all. I got Ninja Blast. Well, you can't really see
buddy.
it, but it's hanging up right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Nice.
you so
Yes,
much.
sir.
We 80%.
Great story too.
We 80% done with the shipping. I got a few more people left, and then it's gonna be over. And then next year, 2022, Ninja Blast 2 is coming out. So thank you, everybody. So
All right, because it ended on a
Right.
cliffhanger. It did end on a
You
cliffhanger.
read it that fast?
Hell yeah, bro.
All right, Dawn got a
I only
super
had
chat
like
out
5
there.
words in
Yeah,
it.
one last super chat.
Yep, Dawn.
Come on, bro. Don't play me like that.
It
Don't
says
do me like
Sam's
that, man.
Cola.
Duh, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. She says 2021 was bananas. The good, the bad, and the ugly happened. Here's to a great 2022. Respect. I
Amen.
feel the same way.
Yes.
You know, just
Love
coming
you,
to the
Dawn.
new year.
Thank you, my
Let's shake all the negativity off and just come into the new year positive, no matter what we facing. And you know what?
Exactly.
The creator up there is gonna make sure everything is all right, man. He gonna take care of you. He gonna protect your family.
Amen.
I truly believe it.
Amen.
God is good.
Amen.
Abu, what you got for
Man, I
us?
love y'all, man. I love y'all. I was so happy to meet
All right.
y'all. We should have had a 2021 show where we just talked about the year. Anyway, whatever.
Yo,
Fatal ruined it.
Anyway. All right, everybody. Sorry. I gotta.
It's a fatal
I'm just
ruined it.
kidding, man.
Sorry
Man,
about that.
this has been a great night. Yes, it was the last Dark Council show, but Fatal pulled the bait and switch because it's only just for the year. We are taking 2 weeks off because everybody is going to be celebrating with their families and friends and stuff like that. So
Please be
we
safe.
will be back next year, January 5th, on the 3PO channel, getting ready to send 2021 to the dumpster and hope that 2022 is a lot better than last year. So the president is about to take you guys off out the right way because I do have neighbors and it's getting late and I got a lot of phone calls I got to make after this. So let's get this party started one last time for the good times. Let's do it. Oh my God.
Mute your mics.
Mute your mics, everyone. This is all about the love. Dark Council style, baby. Better than the rest. Gonna always confess that I love my brothers. That I love the people in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with us for this entire year. May God bless you in all the things that you do in this life. And let's do it one more time for the good times, you know? Yes, sir. Yeah, we want to thank you all for being here tonight. Time for us to go and time to take flight. Had a great night making you laugh and smile. I'm gonna do it again, but it'll be a while. Next Wednesday night, come back, join the fun. It's not fun if the ladies can't get some. 4-5 in the hizzy, we go blaze like the sun. Imperial Majesty like the Shogun. The traitor in our midst, yeah, we cut out their tongue. They can't bear witness to cause they always dumb. The pronoun kids, they be acting high strung. Cause Gina Carano stays that #1. But 7 times 2 will get you 14. You roll with Dark Council, you'll know what I mean. But keep your nose clean and stay on your thing. Cause never in your life will you defeat the team. So on and on, you don't quit. Dark Council, baby, is about to split. On and you don't quit. But the council chat is keeping it lit. On and you don't quit. Dark Council, baby, is about to split. On and you don't quit. Dark Council, yeah, they're keeping it lit. Like Aragorn told his man, be at peace. Son of Gondor when his soul was released. Or Light Reese telling you to get out the street. The Terminator's coming and you might be deceased. This is the warning of the things you should know. Never test Dark Council, will steal your soul. Lord have mercy, baby, that's how it goes. Unless you get the knowledge from us on the low. And then from that, you will be the new pro. To go teach the people on how to rock a show. You know what it is with the El President. I judge anybody based off their intent. You fuck up, it's time for me to go vent. Break you down hard, cause you know I won't relent. Live long enough to be a villain like Dent. That's why I'll never stop until your ass repents. So on and you don't quit. Dark Council, baby, is about to split. On and you don't quit. But the council chat is keeping it lit. On and you don't quit. Dark Council, baby, is about to split. On and you don't quit. But the council chat is keeping it lit. Getting stronger every day that we're alive. Sucks to be you, it's time to say goodbye. Make all the videos that you clowns like. You edit to perfection all day and night. The little fanboys always stay mad. Give a fuck about your feelings, that's my hashtag. Hit the back of the line, you know you can't shine. Dark Council is divine, that is the 7th sign. Hit your ass with the 9 every damn time. Kill a sin, let's begin with the ties that bind. I suppose that's the way we rock a show. The 6-man team, you know we straight pro. Drunk 3PO got these haters on lock. They try to get at him, but he stays at the top. Your brother Abu Nas, I runs the whole block. Put pressure on you, son, cause you think you wanna rock. Lord Callous, you know he straight steals the show. His videos is gold for those who wanna know. Fatal J got the game locked down for real. Ninja Blast out, next month movie deal. Mark with a C, he goes with the flow. Scorched earth, baby, if you test how he rolls. Dmajini, the OG that you know. The lady expert who got a wicked flow. Be good to yourself and others too. We'll be back next year to give you something new. So on and you don't quit. Dark Council, baby, is about to split. On and you don't quit. But the council chat is keeping it lit. On and you don't quit. Dark Council, baby, is about to split. On and you don't quit. But the council chat is keeping it lit like that. Oh my goodness. Based off of the record that we brought, ever since we started the Dark Council, we are here for your entertainment pleasure. We're here to make you laugh and smile and forget the worries and the troubles that you have. Check us out next year, because we're going to be back and better, bigger and badder than ever. For myself and the rest of the council, Fatal J, I'm going to let you do what you do best. And the show on a good note, y'all. As I say, on and you don't quit. Dark Council, baby, is about to split.
Like that. I want to thank everybody out there in the chat, stayed around, stuck around. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to subscribe to everybody on the panel. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a very
You got 2 super chats.
Happy.
Oh shoot! It came in.
I did not know.
Nice.
I almost finished. Amanda, thank you so much. Amanda says, have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope the holidays are wonderful for everyone, and we hope the holidays are wonderful for you as well. Let me see. Drunk 3PO, you did not have to do that, brother, but thank you so much, man. Jesus Louise, thank you, man. John, let me give you something good, man. Thank you so much for that. Here you go.
Huh? Oh, you fool!
Love my brothers. They made my year. I pray all of you are so blessed this coming year. Be the reason someone smiles today. Brother, you are very much appreciated. And Drunk, you know how you do. You're going to send it to me. I'm going to send it right back to you. We just swap. That's all we do. All day. Swap. Because that hoodie that I got in there, pause. That hoodie, that material, geez, Louise, that's probably the best hoodie I've ever rocked in my entire life. And no, I'm not kidding. That company, what's that company called again?
Nine Line Apparel.
Nine Line is serious with the materials, bro. They not playing around. Thank y'all so much, Drunk. Thank you so much.
Have a Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Dark Council will be when? January what?
January 5th.
5th.
January 5th.
First week of the year.
Out of here. First week of the year. And remember this, it all starts in the mind. Coming to the new year, thinking differently, thinking positive, and I promise you, things will work out for you. We out of here. Peace.
Sometimes the world looks perfect. Nothing to rearrange.
That's the scripture.
Y'all know
top y'all of the Snyder Cut.
If y'all listen real closely, you can hear Dmajini not snoring.
He's snoring?
Listen, be quiet.
Are you serious? Wow. My brother worked hard.
You can't make this up.
No, you can't make it up.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
Wow.
Just be quiet, y'all, and enjoy the stream.